Roddy.
I'm Roddy. I'm the police chief. Hello again, I'm Stan Boney.
I'm Lindsay Watson. We begin tonight with the latest on an officer-involved shooting. We have live breaking news coverage during First News tonight at 5 and 6.
And now tonight later, we know one person is dead after a police chase that started as a traffic stop on State Street in Struthers. The chase started in Struthers, but went on for 7 miles along Interstate 680, ending on Youngstown's west side at the intersection of Salt Springs Road and Steel Street. That's where the suspect pulled a gun and was killed by police. Now, this all happened around 5 p.m., and the scene has remained active since then.
First News weekend anchor Megan Lee has been at the scene all night long working to gather more information. She joins us live now with the latest. Megan.
Good evening, Lindsay and Stan. Now, this scene is looking quite different than it did just a few hours ago. I mean, there was at least a dozen police cruisers here when the scene was first active. It's still active right now. I did see the coroners leave the scene, but Youngstown Police Department is still here, and it's still taped off with caution tape. Now, I also recently just spoke with Chief Tim Roddy from Struthers Police Department, and he tells me that his officers that are involved are at the hospital. They're getting checked out just as a precautionary measure. And I also spoke with a Youngstown resident that actually saw the cruisers flying down the street. And take a listen to what he had to say.
She screams. When she hears it, she runs. Daddy, 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 what was that?
Marcus, a Youngstown resident here on the west side, tells me his 4-year-old daughter is familiar with the sounds of gunshots and sirens. Marcus tells me he saw the police chasing a vehicle near the area of Salt Springs Road and Steel Street.
I seen Youngstown police fly past my friend's house. I just trying to get home, make sure everything was okay at home.
In Struthers. This is Captain Simon.
This is the police chief of Struthers Police Department.
The incident began in Struthers on State Street. One of my officers went to initiate a traffic stop with the suspect vehicle. When he was trying to stop the car, and it's cloudy at this point, but the driver of the car attempted to hit the officer. Not sure if it was in the car or out of the car. He took off with our officers following behind. I'm not sure of the route that they took to get to this point, other than I believe they were coming down Steel Street. The suspect vehicle went to make a right-hand turn. At that point, we had 2 of our cruisers that converted.
I'm in pursuit. He just hit me. He's going up. He's going on stage. Yeah. He tried ramming me in the drive-thru. It's a white male. Westbound on state. I go by me, Henry Queen 1258. Henry Queen 1258. White male operator. We're approaching Center Street Bridge. Notify YPD. We're passing vehicles. We're passing Allied Erecting. I'm with them. Approaching Center Street Bridge. We are making a turn towards Wilson Avenue, northbound. Northbound on Center Street Bridge, approaching Wilson. Notify Camel and Youngstown. Left-hand turn on the Cherry Street. Northbound turn on the Blaine, coming up to Wilson Avenue. Bound on Wilson Avenue. Westbound Wilson Avenue. Westbound passing Truesdale. Westbound Wilson Avenue. We're approaching, I think this is going to be Hemrod. And on the Hemrod here. Getting on the 762 west by the state. Chille, Youngstown, though?
Westbound.
We're gonna be we're still on 680 North. Based upon the address, he may be heading towards Austin town. Northbound 680, passing Glenwood. See if we can get somebody out in front of him with stop sticks on 680. Still northbound on 680.
This is the chase. This is the. It's
Tommy,
called.
can you call it?
It's called the Vindicator. The website's
All right,
called.
radio. We are west on stand by. Onito, west on Onito, approaching Steel. On Steel. Continuing north on Steel. North on Steel, passing Butler. Back on Salt Springs. Get to 55 and get us.
This was the man killed,
We're going to get back to you after ASA.
named James Sheets.
Alright, I'm going to. YPD 651, I'm going to. Alright, we're pretty sure he's shot.
Yeah,
He
28
is shot.
times. Yeah.
He
He's
aimed the
shot.
gun at, goes to 55 radio. Steel and Salt Springs.
Okay. Let's pause here for a second and let's talk to Christy. Okay, so this is Rochelle. This is the sister-in-law who is grieving the death of James Sheets, and this is Christy Rohn. She met James Sheets when she was 15 years old and he was 19 years old, and they stayed together for 15 years. Christy is the mother of 5 children, and she currently is pregnant with James Sheets' baby, and he's dead. He was shot. He wasn't shot once. He wasn't shot twice. He was shot 28 times. And I'm going to let Christy tell more of the story. Let's get into this a little bit. Okay, Christy. So say hello to everybody.
Hello.
So if you guys would like to contribute to Christy, she does have 5 kids and she has a 6th on the way. This is her Cash App. It's Christy Baby XX5. Christy Baby XX5. That is her Cash App. I will leave it up. I will show it again and again throughout this interview because she has a lot of children and she's gonna need help because the breadwinner of her family was killed by the police. So now let's start at the beginning. You guys met when you were very young, and then when did you have your first child?
2015.
2000, here, speak up a little bit.
Yeah, 2015.
In 2015.
Yes.
And let me turn these on. So you guys, if you would please hit the number 1 button, let me know where you guys are from. So if anybody else is from the Struthers, Youngtown, Eastern, are we Eastern Ohio right now? We're in Eastern Ohio right now. So that's where we are. That's where we are. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk in detail right now about Christy's life and about what she's gone through. So you had your first child what year?
2015.
2015. So you and James were together for a number of years before you had your first child.
Yes.
Okay. And then and I believe that son was named Abel, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Which is his nickname.
Which is
JJ's nickname.
So James Sheets was nicknamed JJ.
Yep.
And
Abel.
And Abel. And
Yep.
Abel. So now Christy, so you had your first son in 2015, and then when do you have your second son?
2016.
2016.
Same birthday, just 1 year apart.
They have the same birthday, 1 year apart.
Yep.
And so then you have 2 children, and just, so you guys know about James Sheets. James Sheets, he was a drug addict. He came in and out of being addicted to drugs. And when he did drugs, and we're going to show his criminal record, we're going to show everything about James. We're not going to be totally transparent with all this whole story here. But what is unacceptable is shooting a man 28 times. That's unacceptable. And so So now you have 2 sons, and then what happened? When does the next child come?
2019.
2019. So that means right now, 2022, you have, and that's a boy as well, right?
Yeah.
So you have 3 boys under the age of 7 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And then after the 3rd son, you and James break up. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So, and the reason you break up is because of his sobriety. Is that right?
Yes.
Right. So try to vocalize a little bit because the microphone's over here. I apologize. And you're being strong, and I really appreciate it. Her husband was just killed a month ago. He was shot 28 times. You guys saw the news reports. And so now after that, you guys break up and you get into another relationship with somebody. And then I'm just trying to lead the audience so they can understand your story a little bit. We've already talked for maybe 3 hours, 4 hours on the phone before I came here to interview her. And so then when you get another relationship, this guy has 2 daughters, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then James sobers up and comes back and says, I want the love of my life back. I want you to come back to me. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And so then what happens with the other guy?
He ended up getting on drugs, and so I left him, and he left his kids with me. So I've had his kids since that year, which for a couple years now, I've had his daughters. So
Oh, so you have 2 daughters that are, how old are they?
one just turned 11, and the other one is about to turn 9.
So that means you have an 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, 7, 6, and 2.
Yep.
So you have 5 children in the house now, and you have a baby on the way.
Yes.
So that's going to be 6 children. And are you a billionaire?
No.
You're not a billionaire.
No.
Okay.
Not even close.
And you don't get any state support except for food stamps. Is that correct?
Yep, just food stamps.
And do you get them now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So her breadwinner is gone, guys. Her breadwinner is gone. So this is her Cash App. If you guys are so inclined and you'd like to drop her $5 or $10, I'm asking for her. She didn't ask for me to do this. I did it myself because, as you guys know, I've raised thousands and thousands of dollars for people who are victims of police brutality and police violence. And so now, Christy, now let's talk about James, and let's talk about the criminality of James. So in high school, what kind of student was James?
He had straight A's all in high school. He was supposed to be a doctor when he grew up. That was his life plan, was to grow up and be a doctor. But instead he worked with a family friend doing diesel mechanics, and that's what he ended up loving to do, was working on semi-trucks. He got certified in small engines, diesel mechanics, 2-stroke and 4-stroke. He could work on anything, any type of engine at all. So, but he had straight A's in high school. He never
He's a 4.0 student.
Yep.
And then you guys were together for a number of years. He wasn't on drugs for the first, when your first child's born, he's not on drugs, right?
Yeah, he was totally sober.
Okay. And then one day he decides to smoke crack.
Yeah.
And now we've talked extensively, so I'm kind of paraphrasing for you guys so you guys can catch up with their stories when we're here for 4 hours. He had not broken the law before he did drugs.
Right.
So it was almost like add the drugs, create a criminal.
Right.
And what kind of crimes did he do?
It was mostly all driving under suspension charges, or like a petty theft charge, stealing from like a grocery store, to sell them, for half price, pretty much for drugs, and that's it. He only has driving under suspension charges and petty thefts.
Yeah.
He has multiple driving under suspension charges.
And then he gets arrested, or and then I think that he had a, yeah, she's exactly correct. Let's take a look at his rap sheet. Let's just have everybody look at it so that way there's no misconstruing facts. And by the way, the rap sheet was supplied to me by Rochelle, James' sister-in-law. And so let's just take a look at it so that you guys can see exactly the criminal that James was. And just to be sure, and we can go, you guys are going to hear us talking as we go over it, because I'm going to break it down for you. That James sheet, I investigated this and I looked into it, and I sat there and did the math with Rochelle. And every time this guy did drugs, he became a criminal as far as stealing and doing stupid stuff. But did he have any assaults on his record?
No.
Did he ever carry a gun?
No.
Did you ever see a gun?
No.
Of any kind ever?
No.
Did he go target practicing ever?
No.
Did you ever see any bullets in the house?
No.
No.
Never.
None of those things.
Nope. He
So-
didn't have a bow and arrow. Like, he used to deer hunt years ago, but that was it. But he hasn't deer hunted since we've been together.
And you deer hunt with a rifle.
Right. Yeah.
And
Or a shotgun or
the cop
something,
said
yeah.
that he had a gun on him and they pulled a gun on him.
Yeah.
Right. Do you believe that?
No.
Not at all. And we actually have a video that's going to show you something. But before we do that, let's get into his criminal record. And James was actually a very good guy if he didn't do drugs. And then as soon as he did drugs, he broke the law. And Christy dumped him when he was doing drugs when she had kids because she didn't want that. She didn't want that on her children. So let me show you guys something. Let's take a good look at his criminal record because I'm not going to hide anything from you guys. I want everybody to see everything. There's no reason to be fake about it. Let's just show what it is. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so give me 1 second. Okay, so let me flip the camera around so you guys can see it. Okay, so this is the beginning of his criminal, this is when he gets charged with something different. I'll get into the details of it. Okay, so if you guys can see, these are traffic infractions. He has traffic infractions, and he doesn't have a license, so he gets traffic infraction, traffic. And then we take a look at this, and now this is where he first starts drugs, correct? Criminal in 2014?
Yeah.
Is that correct? So he starts doing drugs in 2014, and let's talk about that crime that he committed. What was, we talked about this on the phone, but what was the first crime that he committed?
I think it was...
Gasoline.
Yep. We ran out of gas, and so we had just coasted into a parking lot, and it was a car lot. And so he had took a hammer and like a punch, like a metal punch thing, and poked a hole in the gas tank and got us a gallon of gas to get to the gas station. And they had gotten his license plate on the
Pretty
camera.
stupid.
Yeah.
Pretty dumb.
Right.
And then he gets charged with a crime for that.
Yeah, it was...
Okay. Okay. I just want to show you guys the criminality of the man because I don't want to hide anything. You know, if you think that if someone breaks the law that they're a bad person, then you're not going to like James Sheets because he broke the law doing tiny little petty crimes, mostly. And by the way, this is when he was doing drugs, when he did that, when he made that poor decision. So now let's look at the rest of his criminal record here. Okay, so then what do you have, Rochelle? I've got 2014 here, 2014. So he's charged here. And then as we go down the line here, we're going to have, so then 2015, there's no charges. It goes 2014, just so you guys can see that, 2014. And then, so Christy, did he sober up in 2015?
Yeah.
So he sobered up in 2015, and there's no criminal record in 2015. Do you see? You do drugs, you become a criminal. Just make it, you break the law when you do drugs. Just remember that. So now in 2016, what are these charges here, Rochelle? 2016, do you remember what the 2016 charges were?
I'm opening it. Theft.
Theft. So he's stealing again because he's on drugs, making poor decisions. And here?
It makes me go back every time. 1 second.
So by the way, these charges, a lot of these charges, they do a multitude of charges when they charge you in the criminal injustice industry. That's what they do. That's how it goes. You get charged with bunches of things. And then it goes into traffic again. Traffic.
Those were all thefts of different degrees.
Thefts of different degrees is what he's being charged with. 2016, traffic. That's the criminal that James is. Traffic. Again, traffic. Look. Okay, so now we have this here. What is this criminal board in 2019, 2020? What is this one for? Oh, okay, I know what is this one for?
The 2020?
Yep.
That is theft less than $1,000.
Theft for less than $1,000. I just want to be clear on that. And now this right here, when we get into this, 2020 here, when we get into this is in 2020. 1 second. This is the one. Okay, so now right here in 2022, he's charged with aggravated menacing, and he's charged with failure to comply, and he's charged with criminal trespass. And these are all in 2022, shortly before he's going to be killed. shortly before he's... Now we're going to talk about that. So Christy, when James starts to use again, right before he's killed, what do you do?
We were breaking up.
You're breaking up.
To stay with an older man.
A little louder, honey. Sorry.
He went to stay with somebody else that... He was an older man that couldn't take care of himself, and he needed help, like going to the bathroom, couldn't go up the stairs. So he went and stayed with him, and also was giving us a break, and him supposed to be getting sober at the time. So
you didn't put up with it. You said drugs, go. We have
Right.
we got 5 kids here. You got to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
And you have your ex-boyfriend, the what is it? A year you and James were broke up. So
Yeah.
now you have your ex-boyfriend's 2 daughters.
yeah,
And you're raising those 2 daughters as your own.
yeah.
Wow. So, and then you said something to me when we were talking on the phone. You said James didn't have a personality problem. He had a drug problem.
Yeah, he had a drug problem. He didn't have a bad heart problem. You know, he wasn't a bad person. He just had a drug problem.
Okay. So, and then I'm going to show you guys this one more time. Take a look at that. See this right here? So now these charges right here, these charges right here, menacing. Remember, throughout the history of his criminal career, he's never been charged with menacing. He's never been charged with failure to comply. He's never had these charges. Okay, so tell me about those charges then. Why in 2022 is James charged with aggravated menacing?
He came to my house and...
After you booted him?
Yeah, I had told him that if he didn't come, because he had used my car and broke something in my car. So I told him that if he didn't come and fix my car, that I was going to sell his motorcycle pretty much to pay for it and to help with the kids. And so he came to get the motorcycle, and I didn't want him to take it, and we were arguing, and my son was talking on the phone with my mom on his phone, and she heard us arguing, and so she had my address already, so she sent the cops there, thinking that it was going to get like a heated, just because she didn't want us fighting in front of the kids pretty much. And
which is why you separate from him anyway, because
Yeah.
he's using again.
yeah, and
Okay.
so the cop came in. One of them was inside with me, and the other cop was outside with him. And the cop that had came in, he just walked in and said, "Did he threaten to kill you? All you have to do is tell me that he threatened to kill you." And
Did he
I'll
threaten to
take
kill
him
you?
jail."
Did he threaten to kill you?
No, he didn't threaten to kill me at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Okay.
And the cops tried to say he threatened to kill them as well.
Really?
Yeah.
You
which
mean
he
cops
didn't.
would make up that someone threatened them or assaulted them?
Right.
Cops made it up.
Yeah.
And-
100%.
And the cops are harassing them now. So this is a notice to those cops, to Struthers, and what's the other place that pulled
Lisbon
you?
Police.
Lisbon Police. I'm coming to talk to you. We're going to be having a conversation face to face. Stop harassing this woman. She's not a criminal. She's not a drug addict. Lisbon Police, and what's the other one? Struthers.
Struthers Police.
Is there one more?
Nope. Just
Okay,
Struthers
so those
Police.
two departments, Lisbon and Struthers, stop harassing her. Are they following you around? Are they sitting at the end of your street?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
Ever since this happened, and ever since that happened, they follow me all around town for
Why?
no reason.
Why?
No reason at all. I'm licensed, insured. Nothing's wrong with my vehicle at all.
But the cops are following you around, harassing you. Did you get pulled over the other day?
Yep, in Salem.
In Salem. So you get
Yep.
pulled over. Who pulled you over?
It was Salem PD and Perry Township.
So Salem PD and Perry Township. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
She's going through grieving. The love of her life that she started dating when she was 15 and dated till she was 30 years old was just shot in the face. They shot him in the face 4 times, shot him 28 times. When you had a memorial for him, did you have an open casket?
No.
Could you have an open casket? No. He's full of holes.
Right.
Police, leave her alone. I'm going to come talk to you guys tomorrow face to face. We're going to have a conversation. And I'm going to let you guys know. What I do is I file lawsuits. Matter of fact, we're filing another one this week. And this is a different topic. So I just want to make the police understand that... Wait, do you steal things?
No.
Okay, do you deal drugs? Do you do drugs?
No.
You don't do any drugs?
Nothing.
Okay, so then why in the world would the police target you?
No idea.
No
There's
idea.
no reason for it. I told them exactly the same thing. I said, I don't know why you're harassing me. All I do is go to the store and come home. That's it. My whole life is literally going to the store and coming home. If I leave my house, it's to go to the store.
Right.
I do nothing. I have no extracurricular activities at all. I have no life. So I told them, you can't have very exciting of a life if all you're doing is following me around, because I have nothing exciting to see.
And that's the Lisbon and Struthers Police. What police are in your town?
Lisbon.
So the Lisbon Police Department.
Yeah.
I don't know who the captain of the Lisbon Police Department is, but I'd like to have a conversation with you, sir or ma'am. I'd like to talk to you about why you're allowing police to sit at the end of her street, wait for her to leave, and then follow her and pull her over. She doesn't have any money. She has 5 kids at home and 1 in the bun. What do you want from her? Her breadwinner's dead. The guy that she got through sobriety 3 different times, that she nursed him back to sobriety, is dead. What do you want from her? Lisbon Police, what do you want? Leave her alone. For the love of God, go investigate the victims of crimes. It's just, it incenses me. It incenses me. Okay, so now James is shot 28 times. I was going to get into some of the other stuff, but I think I just want to focus on the video that we see after, and I'm going to show you this video right now. Now, before the people see this video, where I'm going to say that I believe they planted a gun. He's never had a gun. My gun's right there. You guys saw my gun. I had to take my gun off to sit down. I carry a gun. I carry a .44 Magnum. So you never saw a gun. You ever find a bullet in your house?
No.
Never. Nothing. And then on the Vindicator, it says that he's trying to ram them. Was James a guy who would try to ram cops?
No, not at all. And also it says he tried to ram me in one of the audios, and then in a different audio it says he just hit me. So it said both he almost hit me, and then it says he did hit me. So I don't think any of that's true, to be honest, at all.
Okay. So now I want you guys to watch this video. And is there anything else that you want to say while I cue up this video?
Tell them how the cops took you out of the car.
In Salem? Mm-hmm. Whenever I got pulled over in Salem, they made me get my kids and everybody out of the car. I told them that I didn't want them to search my vehicle.
7 kids.
I had my 5 kids plus 2 of my neighbor kids with me, and I told him I didn't feel comfortable getting out of the vehicle because I just had to explain to my sons that their dad was murdered by the cops, and the cop interrupted me and said, I'm just going to stop you right there because you're full of shit. If that didn't happen, that is something that would be highly covered under the media, and I didn't hear anything about it. So I'm going to let you stop obstructing me and get out of the vehicle. And I said, if I'm not under arrest, all you pulled me over for was my ball hitch. My trailer hitch was supposedly in the way of my license plate, which they had already been following me around anyway, so that was just an excuse to pull me over.
And it's stock.
And
it's stock on the, it comes stock on the truck?
Yeah, it was just, it came like that. I didn't put that on there. So that's what I had told him. I said, if you just pulled me over only for my license plate, why do I need to be out of the vehicle? He said, well, Pennsylvania law states that if an officer asks you to get out of your vehicle, you and all your occupants have to do what I say. And so
do
that's
what you
when I said,
say.
this is Ohio, not Pennsylvania. And he said, well, same rules apply. So, and then so I just got out, and he searched my vehicle anyways. And
you had pulled out all 7 children?
Yep.
And which police department was this?
Salem.
Salem. So the Salem cops pulled her out of the car with 7 children in her car?
Yeah.
Because.
And then had the dogs.
And then they had the dog sniff your car?
Yeah.
So how long are you on the side of the road for?
Like 25 minutes.
And it's Ohio, so is it warm outside?
Cold.
Pretty
it
cold.
Was very cold.
And the kids are crying?
Yeah.
So it's
and
a scene.
my kids are already very, like the second I had to get out of the car, my son was already crying.
That was the day her kids found out their dad was murdered.
Yeah. So my son was already freaking out because they asked me to get out of the car. And I was nice to him. I said, my son's already getting scared. I don't want to get out of my vehicle. If I could stay in the vehicle, like respectfully, I'd like to stay in my vehicle, and he wouldn't let us stay in the vehicle.
Right. And they found cocaine in the diapers?
Nope. They didn't find anything.
They found methamphetamines? They found what?
Nothing at all. So then they just gave me a ticket for the license plate, for the ball hitch.
So if you guys are so inclined, this is her Cash App. It's Christy Baby XX5. That's her Cash App. Even $5 or $10. She's got 5 kids at the home and 1 in the bun, and the breadwinner of her family is dead. He was shot by, and now we're going to go into that. Excuse me, this is extraordinarily emotional. So now you guys watch this video and you guys tell me what you think. I've seen cops do a lot of things. I've investigated lots of cops. I've never seen this before. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Have you ever seen anything like this before? Never seen anything like this before. This is a very short video. It's only 60 seconds. And this is someone who recorded the cop interaction. I'll show this to you now. So this is after James has been shot. Look at him. He reaches in. He's going to reach into the car. He's reaching in the car. Why? James is dead. What are you doing? We don't know. Now watch his actions. What is that? What is that? Let's watch it again. What's he reaching in the car doing right there? What's he doing? What's he reaching in the car for? Now watch, what is that? What is that? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? James has been shot 28 times. One more time. One more time. The guy's dead. He's been shot 28 times. Now watch with this. Reaching in a car, bending his whole body in there underneath of all camera views, and then he backs out slowly and does some crazy thing with his feet. Okay. Never seen anything like that before. I've never seen anything. What did James, can you speculate? What was he reaching in the car going underneath the, because when dash cams are shooting and body cams are shooting, if you put your body cam below the door and you put your chest into the car, then the body cam faces down at the ground.
Right.
So that means that whatever he's doing in the car is completely out of view of the camera.
Yep. That's what I was thinking as well. I have no idea what he could have been doing.
Oh, yes, you do.
Other than planting a gun.
Right.
That's honestly the only thing I could come up with.
And so James has a long history of getting in fistfights?
No.
Assaults? He assaults people?
No.
He's been targeting How many times in your relationship did he go target practice?
No, zero.
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 You've never found a bullet?
Nope.
You've never found a gun?
Not ever.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to show you guys a couple more videos here of what. So now this is Rochelle. This is Christy's older sister, and she not much older. And what she did is a few was it a few days or a few weeks or how long was it before James was shot?
A month.
About a month before James was shot, the Struthers, where were you at?
Struthers.
The Struthers Police Department. Now the Struthers Police Department, let me just give them let me paraphrase this for you guys so that people understand. So, you know, I don't like cops, but the Youngstown Police, they knew Christy's guy, James Sheets. They knew him. And the Youngstown Police Department, to their credit, which I'll give them credit, did everything they could to help James Sheets. They knew he was smoking crack. They knew he was a petty criminal. They didn't beat him up and hurt him, and they didn't. Am I right? Yeah. So the Youngstown Police, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for not being brutal pigs. I do appreciate that. Now, the Struthers Police, the story I'm going to show you here, the Struthers Police had kind of targeted you guys. Is that right?
Yes.
And why were you went? What happened was there was some bullying in school, and you guys went over to one of the parents' house to talk to them.
It was at the school, actually.
Yeah.
You were at the school?
Yeah, so first I had went and talked to the principal, and he couldn't do anything. So then I told him I was going to wait after school for the parent. I waited after school for the parent with my sister and our older sister, just because we weren't prepared for what was going to happen. And Christy had just been dropping JJ off in Struthers, and my other sister has a kid there going to school. So she was at pickup anyways. So we just all went up to talk to what happened to be a dad and we thought was a mom, but it was his oldest daughter. And we told him his daughter was bullying my daughter, threatening to jump her, and he sprayed us in the face with WD-40 and then drove off. And so we were trying to, you know, live right, I guess, and we called the police ourselves.
Oh, no.
And
oh, no. Did you guys hear that? She called the police to help them. Boy, now tell them what happens.
So they had originally just told us they didn't know when they could make it because they were so backed up. And then Me and my older sister left back to her house. Christy left with, and then had the mom following her. Every stop sign, the mom would get out and try to fight her. So she was down by where JJ was staying, which happened to also be the police station, and the dad showed up too. So I just told her to stay there. Me and my sister came, and the police obviously showed up because we were at the police station, and they had us go in and make a report about what happened, and they didn't do anything for the guy assaulting us. And then we just went on our way, and then the lady started following my sister again, and the police showed up again, like this was in the middle of town. And then they pulled her over originally, and I was just going around to pass her to go into the front to stay and make sure she was gonna be okay. And while I was in the oncoming traffic, the cop jumped out in front of me and told me I wasn't allowed to move or I was gonna be under arrest. So I asked to just, you know, get me and my car full of children out of oncoming traffic. He said if I moved, I was under arrest. Then the other cop came up and told me if I didn't move, I was gonna be under arrest. And for the first time in my life, I was actually scared that the police were gonna kill me, and my kids were there. So I asked them, I told them, I said, you know, I'm terrified you're gonna shoot me. Just please be on the same page before I do anything. And he just screamed to get out of the way. And then they just let us go. And then literally 30 seconds later, the cop pulled me over, told me if I came down that street or in their town, I was going to be arrested. I asked him for what law he was acting under, and he told me I was under arrest. Christy drove by and
They arrested you?
No, he threatened to arrest me. And then Christy drove by, and the cop, Matt Haas, told Tommy Schneeman to pull her over and arrest her because I asked a question that he didn't like.
So they pull Christy over?
Right.
And
Just
arrest
driving
you?
by past her.
They gave us
Checking on your sister?
Right.
They charged you with what?
Disorderly conduct.
They charged her with disorderly conduct?
Yep.
Okay, now let's take a look at that video. And by the way, just so you know, this is a few weeks before James Sheets is murdered because they murdered him. They put a gun in his car. I mean, it doesn't add up. Why is that cop reaching in there? And so they arrest her, but then the cops who pulled these two women over are the same two cops who will later shoot James Sheets 28 times.
And they put James into the police report, and he wasn't there, had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do
saying
with it
that the other people told them that we were going to have James kill them. And
What?
James never got mentioned in it whatsoever.
He was not there. He was never mentioned. But the
And
police put in the report saying that the other people said that I said I was going to have JJ come and kill them.
But James is no fighter. You saw him. He's not in shape at all. He doesn't train.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And we never mentioned him, and we always wondered how did they even know James was
related to us
in any way whatsoever.
Wow. Let's watch that video. Matt Haas and
Tommy Schneeman.
Tommy Schneeman are going to later shoot James Sheets 28 times. Wonder how that happened. So now you guys are going to have to guide me on these videos here because I just can't remember everything. I'm sorry. So now this is, which video is this? Is this when that happened?
Yes.
Is this the first one or second video?
This is when we first get pulled over and I tried going around my sister.
You just told me I was detained.
I'm telling you to go.
This is the second video.
This is the second video, and this is the one that's a clip of the other one, right? And that's hers. And which is this one?
This is the first video.
So this is the first video when
This is our nephew.
It's only 2 minutes long. So this is the nephew shot?
He's recording this.
So the nephew's recording, and this is very interesting. Which police department is this?
Struthers.
Struthers. So Struthers Police, just so you know, you can't take people's stuff. You can't take their video to confiscate it. You're violating their First Amendment rights.
That man was already banging on my sister's door.
Where do you live at?
Not here.
Not here?
But he was banging on my sister's door once already.
Where do you live at?
In a different town.
In a different town?
Yes.
What town?
Ellsworth.
Go ahead, that's gonna come back New Hampshire.
Are you gonna get mad? I mean, how is she gonna call the cops when she's literally, he told her when they're trying to fight me, literally.
Our kids.
So the kid is laughing, by the way. It's a child.
Like 45 minutes.
No.
It's a kid.
Okay, and if you live in another town, you don't want to say where because you know you're wrong driving around the city of Struthers like this.
Oh, really?
trying to instigate-
I had to pick my daughter up because their kid tried to jump
acting
mine.
ridiculous in front of your children.
I'll tell you the truth.
You're acting ridiculous.
Think about that.
No, my kids are going to know to defend themselves against bullies and know that police don't help you.
And they
Exactly.
argue with a policeman in front of them.
I'm not arguing.
Come on.
Full story, bro. Am I under arrest? Can I go now?
Listen.
Bro, no, I'm detaining you right now until I conclude my investigation.
You're detaining me right now?
Until I conclude my investigation, yes.
Pause. Okay, you guys have to understand something. You have to understand something. What that filthy, dirty pig is saying is I have detained you, Terry versus Ohio, to finish my investigation, Terry versus Ohio. This is a Terry stop. This is why my shirt says overturn Terry. It's all about Terry versus Ohio. Without Terry, the filthy pig wouldn't have her in this position. I want you guys to understand the power that the Supreme Court gave to pigs using Terry versus Ohio. Disgusting. Just disgusting. Finish what investigation? Of you and your daughter?
So, let me record because you're detaining me right now.
I'm recording as well.
Good.
It doesn't matter if he's recording. You won't get the body cam.
So you're detaining me right now for driving around.
Go back to Negley. Okay, so you live in Negley. Go back to Negley and live there. And live there peacefully.
Okay, listen,
You're obstructing the flow of traffic.
He said if I move, he'll arrest me.
I'm telling you to move.
Okay.
Start moving. You're blocking the road.
And I'm allowed to leave now?
You are free to go.
He just told me I was detained.
That is Matt Haas. This is the man who shot James Sheets. One of the men who shot James Sheets. The other cops, so you know, didn't fire. Youngstown?
The other cops. And but those two that are in this video both shot him.
And there was the other police department involved?
Youngstown Police.
Youngstown Police did not shoot James Sheets. They were there. They didn't pull the trigger. Only the Struthers cops shot. What's that?
And they made sure they said multiple times they had nothing to do with the shooting.
Yeah,
Almost like they knew something.
Youngstown. Oh, and then we're gonna get into where's those screenshots of the Facebook messages? Pull those up.
Telling you to go or you're going to go because you're blocking the roadway for disorderly conduct.
And he just said a minute ago, you're showing your kids you're arguing with the cops, and look at what a prick he is. Hey, Matt Haas, you're a prick.
Go.
I don't want shot if I drive away.
Go.
Okay.
Go back to Negley.
Okay, now she should have pulled over on the side, gotten out, and filmed her sister to make sure her sister is safe. Remember, that's going to be Tech Lines versus Danforth, 1943.
That's why you don't trust cops.
Boom. Teach your kids right.
One tells me if I drive away, I'm under arrest. The other one tells me to leave or he's putting me under arrest. Fucking psycho.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not leaving my sister.
Exactly. Pull over on the side of the road and keep
Now I'm
filming.
not obstructing.
Mom, go back there.
So she does. Okay, I'm going to come back to us now. So you do pull over on the side of the road, is that correct?
Yes.
So then you drive a little bit down the road and then you pull over and film.
Right.
Right. And you're doing that to protect your sister, is that right? Because can you trust cops?
Nope.
No, you can't. So now there's a twist here. You think the story's over? It's not over. We're going to get to the twist now. So now what happens is, and I wish I had this on the board, but I don't. I'll just show it to you guys. Now, she believes this is a cop. Is that right? That's what you told me?
I thought that he was somebody involved with the police somehow, getting all the information that he had. So I'm not exactly sure who he is, but I think he is involved in the police state department somehow.
So, you know how I always say there's no good cops? You know, there's good people who sign up to be a part of a dark ship. I guess that's the biggest compliment you're going to get out of me for cops. So someone creates a Facebook page. It's fake. It's fake.
It says right in there, I created one.
And here's what it says. Here's what it says. Can you airdrop this to my computer so I can let everybody read it? Is that the only one, or do you have more than one?
I have multiple.
That's the entire chat.
Then
the
just
live
airdrop that to me.
Okay.
Hit the airdrop button.
All right.
Go to your photos. It's just going to take 1 second. I want you guys to read this. So in other words, a good person who's a cop, unfortunately, I don't know why you would do that to yourself. A good person, put yourself on the Death Star with Darth Vader. I don't understand why you do that as a good person.
do you want the whole thing or just the first?
Well, I wanted the whole thing, but this is the first page. Okay, so let's read this together. So the Youngstown police, who have treated James fairly, considering that he's addicted to drugs and he's a petty criminal, the Youngstown police are treating James fair. Youngstown police, you know, what can I say? Good job, guys. You know, way to do your job without being brutal pigs. I'm very proud of Youngstown police. That's an oxymoron. I'm not. I'm very proud of the men and women who are good people that signed up to a pig organization. Does that make sense? Sorry. So now let's read it. Let's read what the cop, the guy who created a fake profile, wrote to. He wrote here. I have some information for you about the cops that shot your boyfriend. This is a fake account, as providing this can cause me harm. That's a cop. Tommy Schneeman, is that right? Schneeman, shithead, is a bad cop. He was in the shooting 6 months ago. So when
an unarmed man 6 months ago that's still under investigation.
Is the guy dead?
No, it's a teenager.
So it was a teenager. So shithead shot a guy 6 months ago. When a cop shoots someone, they should be no longer on the street carrying a gun, because it's like a shark. You get the taste of blood in your mouth and it just makes you hungrier. And he had to kill somebody, and he eventually killed James. He was an officer in the shootings. BCI, what does that stand for again?
Bureau of Criminal Investigation.
This is supposedly the state attorney general's super cops, but once again, I found videos on them. I'll accept these, but let me finish this first, and then I will. He's bragging about shooting James 22 times. If you have to kill a man as a police officer and you're a good cop, it puts you into a depression. Killing somebody isn't normal. How do we know that? Because the troops are coming home from the Middle East and 20 or 30 of them a day are killing themselves. You don't go around bragging after you kill someone. The human body is not equipped to murder people. Your brain doesn't accept it. So 4 in the head. He shot him 4 times in the head. Matt Haas did not have his body cam on. Shithead has a criminal record. He just got expunged in Portage County. I'm sending you a screenshot of the news report on it. He also has a big mess in his personnel file, as does Matt Haas. You need to request the personnel files from the law director. If you don't see something significant about Haas, then Roddy scrubbed the file. Who's Roddy? Is that
Tim Roddy, the police chief.
The police chief, Tim Roddy. But after you get to it, if it isn't there, I can tell you where to get proof. Wow. Wow. This is somebody who's coming out because the cops already have a shit name because they're shit. And now what you're seeing is, okay, so now let's take a look at these.
That's the thing he sent us. That's the second.
This is the thing he sent us?
Yeah, Richard Schneeman, 23 of East Palestine at the bottom.
Richard Schneeman. So here's what we're doing. We're hiring cops in their 20s who have no skills, can't do anything, they're just ego-driven, badge-driven doofuses. And that's what they are. I'm sorry to tell the truth, but it is the truth.
And he failed the onboard lie detector test, too.
He failed the onboard lie detector test. Richard Schneeman, 23 of East Palais, was arrested for intoxicating disorderly conduct for fighting. So this guy's the physical fighter, not James Sheets. James Sheets has never had an assault. He's never been written up for fistfights. Carrying a concealed weapon and resisting arrest near the intersection of Main and Depstar Street. Okay, and then you sent me another thing just now. What did you just send me here?
That's the rest of the conversation.
So this is Matt Haas, just so you guys know.
That's
Tommy. This is Tommy Shithead. I'm Tommy Schneeman. I'm sorry. The guy who bragged about shooting James Sheets 4 times in the head. If you see him, beware. This man's a murderer. He likes to shoot people and brag about it. He's a piece of garbage. Okay, and then you just airdrop me another one here. That one, that one, that one, that one. It's got to be this one. Where's the one you just sent to me, Rochelle?
I don't know where it was.
Can you resend that to me again, please? Pretty please, with sugar and cherries on top. There's James Sheets, guys. That's what James Sheets looked like. James Sheets, just so you know, this man was no fighter. He was no fist fighter. He never trained MMA. He never went target practicing. This man was no fist fighter. He didn't fist fight anybody. He's a teddy bear. But now what, airdrop that to me again if you would please. But what Christy did say, what she did say about him is that he could work on any truck, on any car, and that he was highly intelligent. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And that he was a loving man.
Yeah.
So how many times did he beat you up and black your eyes?
0.
How many times did he uppercut you and hit you in the chin?
Never.
How about just rip your hair around? How many times did James Sheets, how many fist fights with friends did James Sheets get into?
None.
None.
Ever. And
Never.
he would avoid confrontation at all costs. Even if somebody was in his face trying to fight him, I would be the one like mad, you know, and he would be the one like, I don't want no problems, you know, I don't want to fight you, you know, and every single time he would, and then I would be mad, you know, I would be the one mad, like he wouldn't fight them, you know.
Oh, you'd be mad at him for not being willing to fight.
Yeah.
But now he's carrying a gun and pointing a gun at cops?
Right.
Does that make it?
Yeah.
And trying to hit them with his car?
Right.
Trying to ram them?
Right. Not realistic at all.
Mm-hmm. You know, Christy has 5 kids at home, 2 kids from a different relationship that she's raising. She has no blood connection to those 2 daughters. And she has a baby in the bun right now. How far pregnant are you right now?
About 8 to 10 weeks.
8 to 10
Still
weeks?
waiting for my doctor's
8 to 10
appointment.
weeks.
Yeah.
And so all you pro-lifers out there, she's not having an abortion. You know what you should do if you're pro-life right now? You should open up your Cash App right now and you should send $5 or $10 to Christy because she's not aborting children. She's keeping that kid. The man who's dead has a baby inside of this woman right now. And that's her Cash App, Christy Baby XX5. If you're a pro-lifer and you support and you don't want women to have abortions, she's not having an abortion. Who's your breadwinner now?
Me.
And what are your skill sets? Are you an engineer?
No.
Are you an attorney?
No.
A doctor?
I have no skills.
You-
None. I just raise my kids. That's it.
That's
I
it.
don't have a career at all.
Is that right? So did you think about having an abortion then?
No.
No. So all you pro-lifers out there who say, don't have abortions, okay, fine. I'm with you. I don't want abortions either. I'm not pro-abortion at all. She's keeping that baby. Why don't you help her out? Why don't you drop her $5 or $10? With 850 people in here, if everybody drops her $5, it'll really help her life. She's going to be having a hard time. I'm so mad. You know, I just got to calm down here. So did you airdrop that to me? Okay,
Yeah.
let me pull this
What
up.
was the rest of the conversation? Just saying how the same cop pulled another cop over on duty and pulled a gun on him because they had been involved with the same woman. It was just telling me some other instances of
Pull
that cop.
it up. No, you tell the story. Let her, you tell the story. You tell the story.
He just told me a couple different things about that same police officer. The same police officer pulled a gun on JJ's cousin. He didn't know that they were related. He's 13 years old. He
How many?
pulled a gun on him just for riding his little moped down the road.
Highlight
so the
them.
cop had seen
I'm
the
gonna
cop.
email them to myself.
The little boy had seen the cop, so he turned to go home. The cop went in reverse and turned around and floored it. Got right out of the car, pointed his gun at him. A little boy. He was only 13 or 14 at the time. Pointed a gun at him and told him if he even flinched, he was going to shoot him. Put him in handcuffs and put him in the back of the car. He got on the phone with his therapist and said that the medication they have him on isn't working. So, from what I take from that is that he obviously has mental issues already and anger issues that he's on medication for, which if that's the case, he shouldn't be allowed to carry a gun. But also he told me about another scenario where the same cop pulled over a different cop in a different city.
This is Tommy Shithead?
Yep.
Tommy Sheeneman? Go ahead.
He was on duty, left his jurisdiction, went to another city and pulled a different cop over and pointed a gun at him because they were involved with the same woman. So.
Oh, so he had a heated battle with another cop over a chick?
Yep.
And pulled a gun on him.
And pulled a gun on
He's
her.
very, trigger happy from what it seems like to me. He uses his gun as, to threaten people and to intimidate people.
Wow. So, and this is Tommy. You know, it's funny. This sounds a lot like the young Ironton cops who, remember I told the story about Johnny, who I think it was, I can't remember which cop it was. It was either Blankenship or McKnight. Because you have over there, you got spooge, goo, blankenshit, and McStick. So those 4 pigs over there in Ironton. Did that go through?
It did. That's the one that she's talking about where he sent that.
Pretty frustrating. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this up here. For some reason, I don't know why this can't airdrop. I just don't understand. Okay. Accept. Okay, there's one of them. Can you try sending these one at a time and I'll read this? Okay, so now this is the continuing conversation with the anonymous site. Is that right?
Yep.
So this is the continuing conversation with the anonymous site. So now, which by the way, I'm going to leave the person's name out of there. I see his name at the top, that he has a fake name, but I'm just going to leave his name out of there. There that is. Okay. So, and then let me just get it right, guys. I don't want to expose anybody. I don't even want to expose the guy's fake name because he's doing the world a service by telling us about exactly what happened. Okay. He's bragging to what's there to brag about, she says. He doesn't have a wife and children, it seems like. So his name's Richard Sheenan, not Tommy.
It's Richard Thomas Schneeman.
Richard Thomas Shithead, Schneeman. Schneeman is the guy who kills somebody and then brags about it. I don't know anybody who does that, but I guess Shithead does. And then it says, also there's a report of Shithead. He pulled over a marked new Middletown car. Just one at a time, and let me get to the next one. Let me finish this. He pulled over a Middletown car and pulled a gun on Officer Hallquist. Officer Hallquist in which city and state?
Middletown, Ohio.
In Middletown, Ohio. Officer Hallquist, I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to find out what Tommy did. I'd love to know if Officer Hallquist from Middletown Police Department, I'd love to talk to you about what Tommy Shitty did, and threatening to shoot him. To shot him. It's just an error. The officer was involved with the same female as the other officer. It's Richard Thomas Schneeman. That's his name. You can call him Shithead for short. He doesn't have a wife or kids. I think he had a girlfriend. He was bragging he shot him 22 times and 4 times in the head. Wow. I seen his body. He was shot literally. She didn't spell literally correct. Everywhere, and I only seen one through his head. But BCI better do their job, whatever. So now this is the second one, correct?
Yeah. I don't know if they're in order.
So as the conversation continues, it's going to say right here. So obviously he has mental issues. They're talking about the Tommy Schneeman who shot her guy 28 times, 4 times in the head. Yeah, he has a lot of mental issues, and he's just a bad guy. Well, on the flip side of that, your guy wasn't a bad guy. He wasn't a bad person. He didn't beat his wife, didn't abuse his kids. He had a drug problem, and he was a petty criminal, but he wasn't like a horrible person.
Right.
Right. And he was an a-hole on drugs, I'm sure.
Yeah, occasionally.
Right.
Yeah, he was still a good dad even when he was on drugs. He still would, take care of his kids perfectly fine. I still fully trusted him. Even when he was on drugs, he would be the only person I trusted with my kids.
Wow.
And he was supposed to get the kids that weekend that he died.
He was supposed to get the kids. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not. Hit your like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I don't want to do any promotion, man. I just want to talk about what happened here. So now he failed the lie detector test before they hired him. Captain Roddy over there at the Struthers Police Department, they hired him over objections. So this Tommy Shithead, Schneeman, they hired him after he failed the lie detector. And Roddy hired him anyway. We're going to find out about that because we're going to do a public record request. The law director will turn over the files. So the law director has to, in the state of Ohio, has to turn over files. They will likely be scrubbed, but you don't get the dirt on Haas. I'll get it to you. His dad was a bad cop in Pennsylvania too. Wouldn't you know it? The pig kinship runs in the family. Shocking. He's bragging about the shooting. I'm hearing Matt Haas didn't fire. So one guy shot him 28 times, but I can't confirm. The neighbor said the shots were fired over 5 minutes. Wow. Well, he was shot 28 times, so it had to be both of them. Roddy has his friends at BCI. So Captain Roddy, oh, so you mean cops take care of cops? Cops protect cops? Doesn't matter which organization they work for? That's correct. Ensure that they do their job, but they're not going to do their job. As you guys know, you guys saw Internal Affairs the other day. Yeah, and the guy BCI called me and told me 2 different times that he has no ties to Struthers and he has no reason to lie for them and he has no reason to cover for them. He owes them absolutely nothing. But you guys don't understand. This is the great big lie. If you're a pig, you're a pig. You protect other pigs. Well, you guys saw when I went to the Toledo Internal Affairs what they did. They got mad because they saw my videos. What are you mad about? You got a dirty pig there in Toledo that arrested Great Lake Audits. So now here's the next one, guys. I'm gonna show this next one right here. This conversation's ongoing. Let me see if it's gonna pop up here. Let's see if it comes through. That's the same one. Airdrop it again. Pretty pleased with cherries and sugar on top. So I want you guys to understand what's going on here. And this is a regular thing that we've seen through the Mullen Commission and into today. There it is. It popped up here. So here's the rest of the conversation. I'm going to flip the camera around so you guys can see it. Lock this down a little tighter so it doesn't come out of the holder. Okay. Sorry, guys. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but not that much. Not so much you can't continue. Okay. So I've been with my husband since I was 15 years old, she says. I've been with my husband since I was 15 years old. I mean, they've been together for that long. So this is the love of her life that got shot 28 times, and there's some pig bragging about that he shot him 28 times. She says, I know for a fact he didn't pull a gun on them. For a fact, because he didn't have a gun. There was no bullets laying around the house. He never went target practicing. He never did any of that. Okay? So then it says here, what's his name? The one you talked to. Banksy. Okay, he's not connected to them. Also, Haas has lied under oath. Is Haas on the Brady list? Does anybody know if he's been put on the Brady list? We can check for that. James Sheets is his name. James Sheets. Proof is in his personnel file from when he was demoted. So you would only know this if you were a cop. You would only know that if he was I will put this all in community, guys. I will put all of these in the community page. You guys can take a look at them. I want everybody to research this. I want to know if this guy was put on the Brady report. The whole department is corrupt. Oh my goodness. Are we not hearing this in every small town, every city across America? Are we not hearing this from Florida to Washington State? All across America, from Alaska to Hawaii, we're hearing the same thing. You should be putting justice for James Sheets. I understand the other gentleman is gone, but let's focus on the gentleman who was shot 28 times, okay? So, hey, Kent, how you doing, buddy? So the whole department is corrupt, and I have no doubt this was probably a bad shooting. I'm so sorry, he says. There is a Facebook post of the neighbor who was close. He didn't see it but heard the shots. Said it was a couple shots, and then 30 seconds later, a few shots more. And then 5 minutes later, a barrage of shots. If I can find it again, I'll screenshot it and I'll send it to you. Yeah, some lady messaged me and said she heard a shower and then a shot, and then like 30 seconds later, at least 8.
At least 8 more. All right, you didn't screenshot that one. Sending it.
And then 8 more, then 30 shots, and then 8 more shots. Why are you shooting a guy that many times? Why are you unloading your gun? Yep. And then in the audio, it says, yeah, he shot. So why did they keep shooting him after that? And they said the police chase started at 5 o'clock. when I texted him at 5:04 and he texted me right back. So I know it didn't start at least till 5:06. Who is he bragging to? And what's there to brag about? Okay, so is there another one in there? Past this, a little further down that you can screenshot and send over?
That goes into where the first one that you went over, where he went over,
Pulled the gun on the other.
on the.
No,
the
no, no, I'm sorry, but he was not shooting back. There's no reports of the police being shot at. Is there any report of the police being shot at?
No.
So
And
then,
none of the cops were injured.
And my attorney, his sister's attorney, had just told me they have proof that he never had a gun in his hands, but that they have to verify it first before they can before he can
well,
say that.
you have to have a gun to
Shoot at the police.
to pull a gun.
Right.
You have to have a gun. Okay. Hey, I mean, so you have to have a gun to pull a gun, and she lived with the man. She knew the man since she was 15. He never had a gun, never found any bullets. Never had any bullets.
Right.
So thanks for the super chat. The money that super chatted to me, I'm going to cash app to her. I'm not keeping a dime. Any money given to me is going straight to this woman to take care of her 5 children and the one that's coming in. So any super chats, any donation that comes to me is going to go to her. And I'll screenshot it and I'll put it in community. The 35 bucks up here, I'm going to send to her. And they take 30% of that. So I'll be contributing myself because I'm going to give her every dime of the super chat. That's what I'm going to do because this is wrong. And if you guys want to donate directly to her, this is her Cash App. It's Christy Baby, Baybee, and then XX5. And that's Christy's Cash App if you guys want to
And she's been getting some, so you know.
What's that?
She's been getting some Cash App.
Oh, can you check it out and see where the Cash App is right now? I'll tell you guys what she's at right now for Cash App. Thank you for the support. Thank you very much. Someone just threw in 5 more. Christy Baby XX5. So thank you guys so much for donating to her. I really appreciate. No, just open up the main one. That's not how you do it.
Oh, I thought that was the recent activity.
Yeah, but you just want to.
There's 100.
Okay, so far $100 has come in for her. $100 is pretty good. Let's see if we can get that to 1,000. Let's see if we can get that to 1,000. Let's see if we can raise $1,000 for her. Christy Baby XX5. That's it. CHRISTY. Let's see if we can raise $1,000 for her. And then I'm going to throw this 35 in. So we're at $135 so far. Also, there's a GoFundMe for her. And someone just posted the GoFundMe. So if you guys could please, someone just sent in $10 more. Thank you so much. I want to raise this woman $1,000. Anybody sends me any Cash App or me a Venmo or me a PayPal, it's posted in the comments. My Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal. Every dime given to me, I will give to this woman because she's going to need it. She's got 5 kids, 2 that are not hers that she's raising, and 1 in the bun. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? So her Cash App, Christy Baby XX5, please have a heart. 774 people in here. If every person gives $5, what's the math on that? 5 times 700, $3,500, no, $2,800. That's $2,800. So please, if you would please throw $5 into her Cash App. Let's raise her $1,000. I'm dead serious. She needs the money. She doesn't get any government assistance besides food stamps. They shot him 28 times. It is what it is. At this point, it is. Is there any more of that conversation that we can show? Or is that the end of the conversation?
It just goes on to him saying he creeped her page for a few weeks.
So then it says here, and I'm just going to read this to you guys. And this is the conversation back and forth with the person who created a fake Facebook page so that he could tell her that Tommy Sheenan and Matt Haas are bad people. They never should have been cops. But you know what's happening is across America, nobody will sign up to be a pig. Nobody. So they're drudging the bottom of the barrel, taking anything they can, taking the sludge out of prisons and the sludge out of jails. And they're signing. And listen, there are good people who are prison guards and good people who are in jails, but you join the dark ship, my friend. So you watch abuse and you're just quiet about it. Oh, that's just their policy. No, abuse and torture is not a policy that anybody should tolerate. So if you would please donate to her, I appreciate that. And then where do we end this at?
right over that.
Okay, so I'm just going to read this aloud for you guys because 4 times in the head, wow. So why can't we just, everybody please, just hold this up for 1 second because for some reason, I know I can do it, and so I'll do it. So just do me a favor. This is Christy's Cash App. I'm just going to put it right there. I'd like hold it up a little bit for me, please. Everybody please pitch in $5. Everybody please pitch in $5. It's Christy Baby 55XX5. So please, everybody pitch in $5. She's gonna need it. She's gonna need it. She's got so many kids at home. It's absolutely heartbreaking what's going on. And so we have to try to raise her some money because she's gonna need the help. She's absolutely gonna need the help. She really, really is. I'm just taking screenshots here. Everybody pitch in $5, please. I'd like to raise this woman $1,000. That's what I'd like to do. $1,000 is what I'd like to do. I'd like to raise her $1,000. She has too many kids to not have any financing. So, you know, it really is in our country. It's often just about money, and that's really sad, but it's true. It's often just about financing. And so there's so many of these here. Just so you guys know, another $10 came in. I'm looking at her Cash App right now. I have her phone in my hand. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
20 came in on GoFundMe.
20 just came in on GoFundMe. We're not there yet, so we need to raise a little bit more money. Someone else just threw in $5 on Cash App. It only takes $5. With 750 people, $5. We're doing a fundraiser right now for Christy. Any super chat that comes into me, I will give to Christy. So please, if you would, throw in $5. And so $10 just came in from Yenva. Thank you, Yenva. Everybody throw in $5 or $10. It goes to her. That's her Cash App. I have Venmo and PayPal. You can Venmo or PayPal me. I'll screenshot you. I've done this a lot of times. You guys know I'm totally transparent. I'll take a screenshot and I'll show you that I sent it directly to her. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Keep donating. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep donating. Donate $5 or $10 to Christy. It only takes $5 from 700 people. $5 just came in. Thank you so much, James. Thank you, James. I appreciate it. $10 just came in. Aaron, thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it, man. Let's raise her $1,000. Let's raise her $1,000. Mike just threw in $10. That $10, I'm actually putting in 3 of that because they take 30%. I'm going to give her the whole amount. Okay, everybody, please throw in $5. She does have 5 kids at home. She has 5 kids at home, and she has a one in the bun right now. She's pregnant right now. She's 2 months. If you're pro-life and you don't want women to get abortions, the father of her baby was just murdered, and she didn't have an abortion. She's keeping that baby without any breadwinner. And any good men out there, any good men, just so you guys know, and please don't take this the wrong way, she's an attractive woman. She's an attractive woman. $10 just came in. I'm going to give that to her. I don't have any more coming in on Cash App, guys. Everybody throw in $5. Let's do a fundraiser. Darlene just put in $10 on the GoFundMe. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. There's so much of this information. $10 from Aaron. Thank you so much. $10 from Wesley just came in. Thank you, Wesley. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Anybody's got real money, a lot of money. As you know, I don't have real money. They don't have real money. If anybody can throw in 100 and you have 100, let's raise her $1,000 so that she came over here to tell her story and you guys got to sit and watch this for an hour and 20 minutes, right? It's not free. You know, it's just horrible what's happened to her, to the love of her life, and to her family. No more donations are coming in right now. Open up your Cash App right now and send $5 or $10. Another $5 just came in from James. Thank you, James. Pamela just threw in $25. Pamela's a contributor. James just threw in another $5. Thank you, James. I appreciate it. Steve just threw in $5. Everybody, we're raising $1,000 for Christy right there. Janowski just put in $25. Her last name is Rohn. Her last name is Rohn, Christy Rohn. We're going to raise her $1,000 today. I'm going to stay right here on this live until we raise this woman $1,000. Every single dime of the super chat I will give directly to her, and that means I'm paying in 30% of that because she needs the money. She's going to need help. It's okay, Kenneth. You're the people who can't give. God bless you. Thank you for your energy and your love. But I want to raise this woman some money. That's what I want to do. It's about the money. Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you so much. She does have a GoFundMe. She has a GoFundMe. So I'm just going to keep pushing this until we got $1,000 for this woman raised. Right there. Robert just threw in 20. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate you, man. We're going to raise her $1,000. We're going to raise her $1,000. $20, Robert. Thank you. God bless you, sir. Appreciate you so much, man. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You know, and this, she does have 5 kids. Right there, Caleb. Caleb just sent in $7. Caleb, God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Christy, you can say thank you if you'd like.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much.
Did you know I was going to do this?
No idea.
Did you have any idea?
No.
Did I tell you come over here and I'm going to help you raise money?
No.
Did I say anything like that?
No.
Did you have any clue?
Thank you so much. I don't know how to repay you, but thank you so much.
You don't owe me anything.
And I don't know how to thank you enough, but I seriously thank you so much.
Right there. Kent just threw in $5, everybody. Kent just threw in $5. Thank you, Kent. Listen, you see with 665 people in the room, $5 goes a long way. 5 times 600. 5 times 600. This is a fundraiser for the widow. I have PayPal, YouTube turns. Go to my PayPal. It's at ChilleDeCastro. I will take a screenshot of your donation and I will put it up on my community and you'll see that I send the money directly to her. I've done this lots of times. Michelle just threw in $5. God bless you, Michelle. You guys, my Venmo and my Cash App are both at ChilleDeCastro. $10 from James. James just threw in $10. Thank you, James. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you, you guys. Someone put her GoFundMe up there, please. Someone put her GoFundMe up there. Someone post her GoFundMe. Right there, Michael just threw in $20. God bless you, Michael. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And by the way, you know, before I leave here, I'm going to go over and spend an hour reading to her children because right there, we got another $5 to donation. It's only $5 I'm asking for. Jeffrey just threw in another $5. Thank you. Let's raise $1,000 for this woman. $4.99, $5 just came in from Incorporation Nation. Thank you, Incorporation. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. We're going to be raising $5, $10, $20, $100. This is Christy's Cash App. She does. Do you have Venmo or PayPal?
Yeah.
What are they?
Venmo and PayPal.
What's Venmo?
I don't know it.
You have a phone.
Okay, so you take a look, get your Venmo and PayPal, and then we're going to write them down so that way you can bypass me. I would rather you gave directly to her. I really don't want to transfer your money, but I will do it.
The best dash room.
Okay, so Christy the best. You guys write that down there. There you go. So you guys post her Cash App on there. Someone, Deborah just threw in 50. I'm going to be sending that to her. So Deborah put in. That'll be 35, and she put in 50. Deborah, it cost Deborah 50, but I'm going to guarantee the full 50. There's another 20 right there. There's another 20. I'm doing a fundraiser for a widow right now. Deputy Runner just threw in 10. And make sure you put what it is right there, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and then get your PayPal up there as well. You guys, if you would please, we're going to raise her $1,000. I'm not leaving this live until we've raised her $1,000. I'm not leaving. I'll sit on here all night if I have to. We're raising this woman $1,000. This has now shifted over. There's another 50 from YouTube turns, so we're getting closer and closer. Take your time, guys. Don't rush. Just get it down perfectly. This is a fundraiser for a widow. In a moment, you guys are going to have her Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. Another $5 from Donnie. God bless you, Donnie. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. YouTube turns. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. We need to raise this woman some money for the 5 kids she has at home. We have to. And by the way, guys, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. The money goes to her and her children. And I've done this. $10 from Kathy, $5 from John. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. No, take your time. Write it good. Write it well. Write it well. Now you guys are going to have her Venmo and her PayPal, so you won't have to send it to me. And I would really appreciate if you just sent it directly to her. Send the money directly to her. It is about her and her 5 children and the 6th one in her stomach right now. So if you have some money and you can donate, please do so. I want to raise. She had no idea I was going to do this, but I knew I was going to do it. Okay, so now here's all of her different pay apps. Hold that right there if you would, please, hon. Thank you so much. And I'll put something underneath of it so it's a little bit taller. Okay, So let me get you a chair. So these are her PayPal. This is her Venmo, and this is her Cash App. And this is going to say Christy the Best is going to be her Venmo. And then let me tighten up the stick here. Let me tighten up the stick. Christy the Best is her Venmo, and Christy Rohn is her PayPal. So now you guys have all of, this is her Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. Let's raise this woman $1,000 for her 5 children and the baby she has in her tummy right now. If you are pro-life, she did not have an abortion even after she had lost the breadwinner for her family. She continues to be pregnant and carry a baby to term. She's gonna need help. And if you guys want to take a screenshot of that and send it to a donor or to a friend, please, let's raise her at least $1,000. This is her Venmo. Moderators, please put her Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal in the comments. Everybody, please put her Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. Thank you. Appreciate you, Yuani. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me see that. Let me see that Cash App. Where's the Cash App out? Okay, we're at $300 on Cash App. We got to get to 1,000. We got to get to $1,000. We got to get to 1,000. That has to happen. Okay, another one just came in. This is from Glenn. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Glenn. We just got a $10 donation on PayPal from Jeffrey. We got another $5 from Les Paul. Thank you. Let's get this straightened up a little bit. There we go. Thanks, guys. I can get you something to put that on, not my hard drive box. Okay, right there. So now we got that coming in. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. So now we have it coming in. Jeffrey just came in with another 10. And then we got another $10 from, this is from Jeffrey. We have another $10 from Jeffrey. Everybody, 638 people, $5 each. Do the math. I only am asking you if you don't have any money for $5. Yeah, YouTube takes 30%. That's going to be my contribution. I'm going to cover that 30%. I'm just going to cover it. Yeah, they take 30% of the donations through YouTube, so I do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Another Michael from Michael Dolan is a regular contributor to this channel. He knows what we do here. This is Christy. She is pregnant. She has a baby in her stomach, and she had no idea I was going to do a fundraiser. She bravely came here and told her story, and so I want to raise her. Michael, God bless you. Michael Dolan is not rich. He is not a rich man, you know. Right there, breaking the flaw, just threw in, right there, just got that right there. $5 from Danny just came in. Another $10 just came in from, another $10 from Jeff. We're slowly but surely, $5 right there. Keep going, guys. Let's get her to $1,000. Those are her 3 different. $20 from Lively Report. Thank you. Poor Dirt Farmer. God bless you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. So this is her Venmo, her PayPal, and her Cash App. I would much rather you gave directly to her so I don't have to transfer, screenshot, post, all that stuff. I do appreciate it, but this is her own accounts right here. These are her own accounts. So, okay, go ahead. Step out.
Baby mama props.
She has to use, thank you, Beastmaster. You guys, someone copy and paste Beastmasters. We got another $5 just came in from Jeff. I'm not saying last names because I'm not trying to blast anybody out. I don't want to hurt anybody. Another $5 right there. So we're coming close here. So these are her Venmo, her PayPal, and her Cash App. Beastmaster, keep posting it if you would. Keep posting it. I'm not.
Tell her that we've been trying to apply for the Social Security benefits. I keep seeing that comment come through. We do see it, and we have started to apply for that. Just so you know.
Benjamin just put in $1. God bless you, Benjamin. Thank you, dude. When someone gives $1, do you know what that means? That means they're taking money they don't have. Another $20 just came in from Peter. Benjamin, Peter, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Let's raise this woman $1,000. Let's raise her $1,000. And here's her different programs that she uses on Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. There those are. She is applying for benefits, you guys. She is applying for benefits. So please, another $5 from Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you. We're slowly, oh, sorry about that. Thank you, Jimmy. Another $5 from Jimmy. She has 5 children, and she's pregnant with a baby. So we're raising her $1,000. We've raised thousands of dollars for people on here. Let's show the world that, especially if you are, another $20 just came in. Another $20. Stuart just threw in $20. I'm so sorry. I don't have this locked off. Stuart just put in $20. David just put in $10. Let's get to $1,000. Let's get this woman to $1,000. Throw in 650 people, you guys. This is a fundraiser for Christy Rohn. She has 5 children and she's pregnant. So everybody, Benjamin, I'm still stuck on this. Benjamin put in $1 because he doesn't have any money, but he still put in. Pamela Knox just threw in another $50. And then we have a donation here from Jeff on PayPal. We have a $7.43 donation coming in from Jeffrey. Thank you, Jeffrey. We appreciate that. You guys, please copy and paste. No, please another $5 just came in. These are her direct pay apps right there. That's her Venmo. $10 just came in from Incorporation. Let's raise this woman $1,000 so that I got $290 in. I saw that. Thank you so much, YouTube. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. And that gentleman's YouTube turns. Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate that. Let's raise this woman. Thank you, Beastmaster. Thank you, Beastmaster. Someone copy and paste Beastmaster's comment and put it in there. Make sure it's not for Gucci bags. That's for sure. She doesn't have a Gucci bag.
My sister's the furthest from the woman who would have a Gucci bag. She doesn't own any even to begin with.
Does she have any designer bags?
No.
Does she spend? We have more money. $10 just came in from Luis. Luis, thank you for the $10. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much. Christy Rohn's husband, James Sheets, was shot 28 times. She has 5 children and she has a baby in her stomach. And so what we're doing is we're raising her $1,000. She did not have an abortion. She didn't even think about it. If you're pro-life and you go around saying that we should ban abortion in America, then put your money where your mouth is and donate to this woman. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't have any money. She has 5 kids at home. What do you want her to do? Drop her kids off with pedophiles? Is that what you want her to do? Throw her $5. Throw her $5 or $10. Nicholas just threw in $5 on Venmo. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate it. Anthony just threw in $30 on Cash App. Another $20 from Hoosier News Now. Thank you, Hoosier News Now. Thank you. We appreciate that. I'm just going to call out everybody. Christy, that's right. You got it. Heather Holt. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's a 5, not an S.
Kent Freeman just threw in another $6. Kent Freeman, who's not rich. He's not a super rich guy. He's not rich. He threw in $5 earlier. He threw in $6 later. Let's raise this woman $1,000. I'm not stopping until we get to 1,000. I got 315 here. There it is right there. Beastmaster's putting it in there. She doesn't buy designer bags. She stays home and she raises her children. So let's get her to $1,000. Let's get her to $1,000. I'm going to open up her Cash App right now and give you guys a report to where it is. We are at $383 on Cash App. We're at $383. This needs to be to $1,000. This needs to be to $1,000. I'm not sure who that is, but I do believe you. I do believe you. I'm looking at her phone right now. I can't catch it. I'm sorry, Pamela. I'll look for the comment. We have another $5 from Anthony. Anthony just threw in $5. Anthony just did $5. Hey, Bob, but she's a woman with 5 children, Bob. She has 5 kids. Her guy was just killed by the cops.
Eventually, she will do what a mom does.
$100 just came in from Stan and PayPal. God bless you, Stan. God bless you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. This means a lot. This means a lot. She's slowly but surely getting some people to donate to her, and I really appreciate it. There's her 3 different pay apps. Thank you, Stan, for throwing in $100. Appreciate you. Thank you all for throwing in money. Even $1 like Benjamin threw in. With 609 people, open up your PayPal, open up your Cash App right now and put $1 in. With 611 people, put $1 in. Put $1 in, okay? Put $1 in. Put $1 in. Okay, if you would please, put $1 in. Put $1 in. Stan, thank you, Stan. I appreciate that. I'm checking her text messages right now. I'm reading her text messages. I will check her and then right here, $5 just came in. $5 just came in from JRD. Thank you, JRD. Thank you, JRD. Hey, listen, Beastmaster can do that. Beastmaster can block anybody. It needs another $2 from Kat. Thank you, Kat. Listen, it's only $1 or $2 with 620 people. April just said in $1. God bless you, April. Thank you for the $1. Thank you. I appreciate you. She appreciates you. We're raising $1,000 right now. We're raising $1,000. Let's get this woman $1,000. Let's get her $1,000. Poor Dirt Farmer, I'm trying to stay focused. I asked Miss B to please stay focused right now on the person who's dead. That's what I asked Miss B to focus on. Miss B, if you'd like though, if you want to contact me, I'll do a video for that person too. I'll do a video for Trayvon who was murdered as well. I will help you too. I will help you as well. No problem. I will help you, Miss B. You contact me. I'll come interview you and we'll talk about Trayvon. Okay? But right now, please help me stay focused. Pretty please, Miss B. So if you would, please. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Seuss. Thank you. So these are her Venmo, her PayPal, and her Cash App. These are her Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. We're at $3.18 on Super Chat. So my contribution is going to be 30% of that. It doesn't make yours any less. JT just put in $1. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Oh, I can check my PayPal. Let me check my PayPal real quick and let me see what I got in my PayPal. Sorry, guys. I'm not looking. Let me check my PayPal and see if anything came in. I'm checking right now. This is a fundraiser for Christy Rohn, who lost the breadwinner of her family. She has 5 children and she has 1 baby in the stomach right now. So I'm just checking right now my PayPal.
While he's doing that, I just want to shout out to
A little louder, honey.
While he's doing that, I just want to shout out to Breaking the Flaw because he's the one who put us in contact with Chille.
Oh, Breaking the Flaw is a good guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
So I also have $131 in my PayPal, so everybody can see that I have $131. You guys are all now witness that I recognize that I have $131 in mine. That's Christy's. Okay, so now $5 more just came in on PayPal, and that's going to be from Dale. Thank you, Dale, for the $5. Oh, you want to get in here? Scoot up in here. Okay, thank you. So this is Christy Rohn, $25 Cash App. Thank you guys so much. So this is what was given to my PayPal. This will go directly to Christy. I'll take a screenshot. I mean, people who follow this channel know I do this all the time. So now we have another $1. Thank you, John. God bless you, brother. 620 people. Everybody. Make sure you throw in $1. $1. Thank you. Everybody put in $1. If everybody in here puts in $1, we got it. $5, $10, please. If you would, please. Breaking the Flaw. Thank you, brother. Your note on PayPal. Can I do that in a second? KC just put in $10. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Rochelle Breaking the Flaw just said, we're a community of truth and liberty. I want Chille to know. Was the guy that contacted you. You're very welcome. You see that? Do you see that? That's amazing. Just set a Venmo. Oh, can you open up your Venmo and just open your Venmo and your. I just want to be totally transparent, everybody. In my PayPal's $131, and that is going to go to Christy. That's just how it's going to go. There's just no other way. So now we continue down the line. Are we at 1,000 yet? Greg Foster put in 20. Greg put in 23. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. I'm trying to find my stories here. I'm still looking. Do we have it? Are we at 1,000 yet? Where are you at? Okay, so we have, this is Venmo?
Yep.
So Christy's got $19 in Venmo. There's $19 in Venmo. And now show me your PayPal, please. We're raising $1,000. I can't find it. I've got $150 now. I have $150 in my PayPal. Just to be totally transparent with you guys, I'll take a screenshot of the money that I sent to her, and that'll be the $151. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Let's raise her $1,000. Seuss, thank you for donating. Remember, only $1 a piece was $623. This woman has 5 children and a baby in her stomach. $10 from John just came in. So now we're at $343 on the. This is going to Christy. This is what happened?
Somebody donated $96.62 and said I'm a pro-lifer.
You know what, Eric? Let me just tell you something. I'm not going to cry. Okay. Eric said he's a pro-lifer, and he put in $100. Eric said he's a pro-lifer, and he put in $100 because he's pro-life. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. If you're pro-life, then God bless you. Put in some money for this woman, for her 5 children and the one she has in her stomach. If you would, please. Oh. Okay, here's her Venmo, here's her PayPal, and here's her Cash App. Those are her 3 different pay apparatuses. If you would please, everybody, let's get her to $1,000. So now I have 154 in my PayPal. Let me check my Cash App to see if I have any money in my Cash App. I got $1 in my Cash App. Hell yeah. Someone gave $1. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This money will $5. Thank you so much. Duck it just sent in $5. Thank you, you guys. Let me. Anything else coming in here?
Just that guy, this, and that person.
Okay, and then we got $10 from Jeff. Jeff just put in $10. Thank you so much, Jeff. We're so close. We're so close to that $1,000. I'm staying right here with 623 people till we get her to $1,000. I'm staying right here until we get her to $1,000. You guys, repeatedly, please keep putting her Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal in the comment section, please. The tribe, I can't find it, man. I'm sorry. I don't know how to use justice for Traven Frazier. I'm just going to say it out loud. If there's any family or friends of Traven, please just go ahead and give me a call. Just get me a text. There's her Venmo. There's her PayPal. There's her Cash App. $5 from Angry Fishing just came in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Disorderly Product News is in the house. Disorderly, we're raising $1,000 for Christy right now. She has 5 kids and she's pregnant right now, and she did not have an abortion. So if you're pro-life and you're one of those people who runs around saying abortion should be illegal, she didn't even consider it. She's having that baby with no breadwinner. So, you know, please, if you would, please make sure. And I'm going to try to find your note, tribe. I know that you sent me a note. What is it?
Go back to PayPal.
Do you know how to find the notes where they're going to send me something? The tribe wanted me to read his note.
I think right
there. This is why he wanted me to read his note. The tribe donated $1 for each troll that he blocked today. The tribe donated $1 for each troll that he blocked today. So we are on the super chat. We're at $378. I would appreciate it if you guys gave through here, because I got to pay 30% of that, which I'll just do. That's just how it has to go. We got to get her. We got to get her. We got to get her to $1,000, guys. There's her Venmo. There's her PayPal. There's her Cash App.
It's $5 on PayPal.
Who's that from? Alan. Alan just threw in $5 on PayPal. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it. Thank you, Alan. We're raising $1,000 for Christy. We're at $378 on Super Chat. Let's keep on giving these people's names who are donating here. William just threw in $25. Thank you, William. Thank you, William. William threw in. John put in $1. God bless you, John. Dale put in $5. Betty put in $25. Thank you. Let's get to $1,000. Let's get her to $1,000. Breaking the Flaw, thank you for introducing me to Christy. I really appreciate it. Without you, she wouldn't be here. We're going to raise this woman $1,000. Now open up your Cash App for me, please. So in mine, I've got $150 in PayPal.
The first one says to check zelle.
Wow. Jim threw in $100 just now. Jim just put in $100. Jim put in $100. Wow. Wow. Work Lion's in the house, everybody. God bless you, Work Lion. Thanks for coming by, man. Thank you for coming by. So Jim put in $100. So let's get a total here where we are. Let me just close out my app here so it can reset. Okay, so where are we at now? $5 more just came in from Mark. Remember, everybody put in $1, $5, $10, $20, $100. If you have $100, put it in. If you're rolling fat and you're doing good in real estate, throw in $100. If you're doing good in your sales job, throw in $100. If you're doing well for yourself, don't hurt yourself. But there's all of her different. Apps right there by Beastmaster. If you would please, I didn't have these when she got here. She had no idea. She had absolutely no idea I was going to do a fundraiser for her. She didn't know it, but I did. But I knew that. I thought on the phone, because I've sent her $50 before when we first talked on the phone, and I didn't know she had any other pay apps. So let's get her to 1,000. What do you got there? $69 now. Who's those names that donated? Melanie threw in $50. Melanie, thank you so much. Alex threw in a couple bucks. Eric just threw in $5. Jeffrey threw in $10. Thank you. Work Lion, let me check my Zelle. Work Lion just threw in some money. Let me check Work Lion's. Hold that real quick.
Steve Steven, $10.
Steven just threw it in. Holy shit. Work Lion just threw in $250. Work Lion, wow. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow, Work Lion just threw in $250. We're pretty close to 1,000. We've got 300. Open up your Cash App. Reset that. Just reset the app. Just turn it, close it, and then open it again. We're at 383. Linda just threw in $5. Work Lion, God bless you. Sorry, Work Lion, I shouldn't have said anything. I didn't mean to. I want to get this woman to $1,000. She's going to need some money. She's going to need some help. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
383 on Cash App.
So we're at 383 on Cash App, 391 here, 6. We're at 750. Am I close on that?
774.
774. We're at PayPal. We're at PayPal. I'm checking my own PayPal here. 84 on Venmo. We're doing a fundraiser right now for Christy, everybody. We're doing a fundraiser for Christy. She has 5 children and she has a baby in her stomach. And so if everybody would please, God bless you, Work Lion. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you so much, man. He's a regular contributor to me and my mission, and now he has just donated to Christy and helped so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's keep going. Let's see if I'm totally. I got all this in my head. Let me just see what we got here. I'm just logging in so I can show you guys what mine is at, so you guys can see the transfer come from me. Oh, God bless it. I made a mistake there. Tell him we'll call him back. Hey, Breakin', we'll call you when we're off air, dude. We'll call you when we're off air. I'm just logging in so I can just be as clear as I can be with the money that comes into me, because any money that comes into me, including on my super chat.
Vicky sent $25.
Vicky sent in $25. Thank you, Vicky. Appreciate that. God bless America. Okay, I'm at 150 on Cash App. I'm at 150 on Cash App. Okay, there it is. I'm at 150 on Cash App. That's going to go directly to Christy. We're at 391 right here. Check your Cash App for me. Let me read some more names. $1, guys. Everybody here, $600. Open up your Cash App. Open up your Venmo, your PayPal, and send $1 to Christy. Send $1 to her. It's right there. There it is. Please.
$20 from Timothy.
$20 from Timothy.
Still 383 on Cash App.
So we're at
20 on, yeah, from Timothy on PayPal.
$20 came in from Timothy on PayPal. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Miss B, I want to have a
$100 from James on PayPal.
Yep. Open up your PayPal. Let's see the total in there. Thank you, James. James threw in $100 on PayPal. Mrs. B, we're trying to talk about her right now, but I want to talk about Trayvon. I've been looking for people who know him. I'm looking for his family so we can do a story about him, and we can do a fundraiser for him as well, for his family. But right now, I just want to make sure that we stay focused right now on Christy and the 5 children she has at home.
And $4 more from Mandy.
More dollars, so $4 from Mandy. And now we got $10 sent from Dave. And then we have $10 from Dennis. Dennis put in $10 just now. Oh my goodness. So James, you put us up at 456 right there. We're at 456 right there. We're at 456. So I think we've crossed the $1,000 threshold. I'm pretty sure that we have. 456 here, 390 there, 150 in my PayPal, and 300 in your Cash App. I can't do it. 450 there, 400 on my there, and then we got $1. God bless you, John, for the $1. Thank you so much. Rod Hall just sent in $8. Justice for Trayvon Frazier. Someone keeps typing that, so I'll just repeat it because nobody should be killed by police. There is a GoFundMe. Please check out that GoFundMe. Everybody check out that GoFundMe if you would, please. We have hit the $1,000 mark. We have hit it, and we are over $1,000.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So much.
We did it. We did it. We raised her $1,000, you guys.
Unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Go ahead, you can tell them yourself.
Thank you guys. Thank all of you guys so much. You have no idea how much that's going to help us all. We're trying to get a new house and everything.
How you doing on money right now?
Horrible.
You're doing horrible?
Now this is going to help. So
check your Venmo real quick. Open up your Venmo. I want to make sure everybody gets credit. I want to make sure. So we've raised her over $1,000, guys. We've raised her over $1,000.
$104 on Venmo.
We got $104 in Venmo. Give me the last names. Give me those last names. I want to recognize the people. Marcy donated $20. You got Steven donated $10.
Greg, $5.
There's a GoFundMe for Christy. What's the name of your GoFundMe? Greg put in $10.
I don't know the name of the GoFundMe. I think it's
just
help
like
the children of the man murdered by the police.
Help the children of the man murdered by the police. God bless you, Work Lion. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Venmo link is here, guys. Let me just back up a little bit. There's her Venmo, there's her Cash App, and there's her PayPal. If you are pro-choice, or you're pro-life, if you're pro-life, and you don't believe that there's, Kevin just threw in $10, guys. If you don't believe that women should have abortions, she has a baby in the bun, $5 from Dave, and she did not have an abortion. She's having a baby with no breadwinner in her family. Give me some more names. Give me some more names.
Benjamin just sent money.
$5 from Charles. Benjamin just threw another $3. Thanks, Benjamin. Thank you so much. I'll upload everything. I'll show you guys my PayPal, my Cash App, my Venmo, because remember, I have $150 in mine that's going to her as well. So this is going to her as well. So here's hers. I also have my Venmo, my PayPal, my Cash App, but I would rather that you gave directly to her. I would rather that... Eric just threw in $5. Eric, good to see you, brother. I've loved talking to you on Facebook. God bless you, bro. God bless you. This is her Venmo. This is her Cash App. This is her PayPal. We have raised the $1,000 goal. John says, let's raise this to $2,000. I'm down. I'm down for that. Let's get $5 from every person. There's 600 people here. That'll be a $3,000 deal. Benjamin just sent in $3. $30 on GoFundMe from Darlene. God bless you. $5 from Mark just came in. Breaking the Flaw. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Breaking the Flaw is the one who brought this story to me, and we're going to try to make her life a little bit better. A little bit. Anybody, any more donations coming in? Let me check my Cash App and my PayPal so I can show you guys what it's at right now. $5 from Lou just came in.
James, I think we said James already.
James,
$100 from James.
Got that one? James put in $100. Thank you, James. If you're doing well and you're making some good money, throw in $5. Throw
from Fly Photography.
Fly Photography just put in $10. Thank you.
25 from Abby.
25 from Abby just came in. 25 from Abby just came in. This is great.
This is amazing.
This
Thank you so much. I had no idea you were going to do that.
No, I knew. I just didn't know you had Venmo. And then, so we have more money coming in. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And read off any more names for me. Make sure that we recognize the people who are donating to you.
Sean sent 20 on Cash App.
My buddy Sean just threw in $20 on Cash App. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's just not true. It's just not true what you're saying. You're saying lies. Thank you, Sean, for throwing in 20. Sean's a personal friend of mine, and thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. This community of people. Sean, I just said threw in 20. Thank you, Sean. Sean said, say my name. You know, I don't want to tell anybody my personal relationships, but another $10 just came in through Coney Island. Darlene, any more coming in?
Marcy sent $20.
Marcy sent in $20. So now let's pull up the totals and let's start to get the totals. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. We don't stop under any circumstances, under any conditions. Work Lion, God bless you. Trevin D. Frazier was murdered by the police. And I will do a story on Trevin. The reason I haven't is I can't find anybody who was his mom or his dad or his sister.
Pamela sent 25.
Pamela sent $25. Thank you so much. Sean said, you're welcome, Christy. Thank you so much. This is her Venmo, her PayPal, and her Cash App. I would appreciate if you gave directly to her. That would help me out so much. That saves me so much time, so much effort of having to transfer it. I think we're close to 1,500. I think if you have 5, 10, remember, there's 600 people here. I am only asking you to give $1 if you don't have any money. And you know you have $1 to give. You do have $1. Give her $1, man. She's got a bun in the oven. She's got a baby inside of her right now. Right now. Who's not going to have a dad. And by the way, she's single. I hate to say it, I'm sorry, but she's single, guys. Anybody in the Youngstown area? DPN is in the house, everybody. $10 from John just came in. We're at 446 on the Mrs. B. Let me know if I can talk to his mother, and I'll talk to his mom. I'm just trying to focus on Christy right now. There's her Venmo, her PayPal, and her Cash App.
Alan sent $10.
Alan just put in $10. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Alan just put in $10. So thank you.
John sent $5.
John threw in $5. God bless you, John. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Listen, it only takes $1 or $5 from this many people. Mrs. B, I'm sorry you're hurting over Trayvon. I really am. I only put you in timeout because I'm trying to focus on her right now. Everybody needs their moment, and this is unfortunately, this is her moment. This is her moment where everybody gets to meet her. And then Lisbon Police, I'll be coming to talk to you tomorrow. Struthers Police, I'll be coming over. I don't care if you guys know I'm coming. I'm coming to have a conversation with you, and I'm going to ask you, would you ask them to leave you alone?
Yes, please. Lisbon Police and Struthers Police. I try not to go to Struthers since they've murdered him, but Lisbon Police, stay not bothering me, please. Like,
Okay.
Don't stay on the corner of my roads just waiting for me to leave. Stop following me around. Going to Dunkin', that's all I go. Dunkin' or the dollar store, and that's home, and they follow me everywhere I go.
Guys, she shops at the dollar store. She
Yep.
shops at the dollar store. We're raising money right now. Efren, we're raising money right now for Christy. She has 5 children at home, 2 of which are not hers. Deputy, thank you. Duppy Runner, thank you, Duppy.
Brian sent $100.
Who did?
Brian.
Brian just sent $100, dude. God.
Thank you so much. So much. That's all I can keep saying is just thank you. Brian Young, it says Brian Young. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say his last name.
Just be careful. Just some people don't want to be outed publicly. Thank you, Brian, for sending in the $100 for her. Thank you so much. This is her Venmo. This is her PayPal. This is her Cash App. People did send it to me. Thank you so much. Here's the deals in the room, everybody. Here's the deal: $1, $5, $10, $20, $100. Please, if you would. Brian just threw in $100.
$150 from Aaron.
$150 just came in from Aaron. She has 5 children and 1 in her stomach. Aaron, God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. She. If you're pro-life and you don't think women should have abortions, her husband was murdered by the police, and she still has a baby in the bun right now. Right now, if you're pro-life and you think women should keep babies, she kept it. She kept the baby. So if you would please donate now. All the super chat money that you guys give me on this chat goes to her. You guys have seen me do this several times. Several times. If you would please. Here's the deals in the room, everybody. A huge channel, and I'll be honest with you, a good friend of mine now. We've talked so much on the phone. Good to see you. Here's the deal. Thanks for coming by. Here's the deal. Maybe he'll cover your story too, because he should not have been shot 28 times, 4 times in the face. That's ridiculous. A bun in the oven, the tribe. A bun in the oven. So here's her Venmo, her PayPal, and her Cash App. I did have some come into mine. I'll do the screenshots and show you that I sent it to her. So if you would please, everybody, donate to her right now. $5, $10, even $100, whatever you got. But $1, just $1. And it goes straight to her right here through her Venmo, her PayPal. Let's read off some more names. Let's read off some more names of donators.
Sheila, $20.
Sheila just threw in $20. I'm sorry, let me wipe my face here. Sheila just threw in $20. Thank you so much, Sheila. There's her Venmo, her PayPal, and her Cash App. It is right there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. God bless you, Work Lion. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you, man. Really, thank you so much. Appreciate you, dude. So here's her Venmo. Here's her PayPal. Here's her Cash App. If you only have $1, just put $1 in. Just put $1 in, okay? Okay, today is Mother's Day. She's a mother 5 times over and about to have another baby in the next 6 months. She's currently pregnant. When did you find out when she was pregnant? When you were pregnant? After James was killed or before?
After.
So you found out, and then you were only a couple weeks pregnant.
Yeah.
So you could have had an abortion.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
Nope. And I'm so sick. That's why I had to go get sick in the bathroom. I'm so sick. And
So she just went in the
I
bathroom.
do it by myself. and it sucks. I'm used to having him with me anytime I'm sick. And
she has the worst pregnancies. She gets sicker than anybody on earth.
Does she, what'd you say? Say that again.
She has the worst pregnancies. She gets sicker than anybody on earth. Like, it's really bad when she's pregnant.
Yeah, and she's been pregnant 3 times. So you've seen it 3 times. She gets sick 3 times.
Yeah.
So
The whole pregnancy too. Usually, most people are only sick at the first trimester. So I was my first pregnancy, I was so looking forward to the first trimester being over, and it never ended. It's never ended with any of my pregnancies. I'm like deathly sick the whole time.
Wow.
And so it's so hard to just, especially with all the other kids, it's so hard to try to not like just
take care of yourself
Yeah.
as you have 5 children in your home. And what are the ages of the children you have in your home?
11, 8, about to be 9, 6, 5, and 2.
That's imagine 5-year-old, 2-year-old, 6-year-old boys. Boys are more rambunctious than girls. They just are.
Yeah.
And so she has that in her home now. She has that in her home now. So just imagine if that was you. If that was you and you had nobody to help you, you had no money. Imagine you didn't have a job. She shops at the dollar store. I mean, look at she doesn't, there's no materialism on her. She doesn't have any materialism. So here's her Venmo, here's her PayPal, and here's her Cash App. Everybody, if you could, please don't, let's open up and read some names. Open up the Cash App, open up the Venmo, the PayPal. Let's read some names off loud here. Open up your Cash App here.
Dan, Sid.
Okay. So Dan, thank you so much. Appreciate you, Dan. Dan threw in $1. God bless you, Dan. Thank you for throwing in that $1. 5 more dollars just came in. Thank you guys so much. D just threw in $1. It only takes $1 from 500-600 people. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Sly Shy just threw in some money. Thank you so much, Sheila. Sheila just threw in $20. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate that. Forgive me, I'm sorry. It's an emotional thing. Brian threw in that $100 earlier. Thank you so much. Everybody throw in $1, throw in $5, $10, $100, whatever you can do. Don't kill yourself here. We got another $50 donation from Stuart. Another $10 just came in from Miranda Life. Thank you, Miranda. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Miranda. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. It really means a lot. This is her Venmo. This is her PayPal. And this is her Cash App. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. This is her Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Only $1 would be fine. Only $1 would be.
I also added the GoFundMe into the chat.
Oh, so the GoFundMe has just been posted into the chat. Free Eric Brandt by a Poor Dirt Farmer just put up that. Free Eric Brandt. He just wanted everybody to know that. Dennis, thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Rod. Appreciate your donation. Thank you, Poor Dirt Farmer. God bless you. Thank you so much for your contribution. Mrs. B, we will talk about that. Thank you guys so much. So we have that. And then we have Rod. Rod sent in money, and he put in $8, and you know what he put? He said it's for love. He just did it for love. The people in the world are just so amazing. This is her Cash App, this is her Venmo, and this is her PayPal. Throw in $5 or $10. 5 kids and a baby in the stomach. So if you guys would please, especially anybody who's pro-life, you know, she found out that her breadwinner was killed by the police and she didn't have an abortion. She kept the baby. So we have more money coming in. John, thank you, John. John just threw in $1. That's all I asked you to do, and I appreciate it. Nobody in our country, there's very few people who are rich, very few people. And the people who throw $1 in, you know what? I appreciate you so much. It means the world. I mean, this woman's life today is being changed. We're around $1,500. We're 520 on mine. I got 150. So just from the people who've given to me $650, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me read some more names here. Morella. Okay. I don't want to sit here and cry all day. Anybody else want to contribute? I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. $2 from Eric just came in. Okay, so if you guys would please, I will leave this video up. Obviously, I do. Miss B, reach out to me. I want to talk to Trayvon's mother, brother, sister, cousin. lover. I want to talk to one of those if I could. I've been looking for someone, and I'll just leave this here one last time here. We've been on for 2 hours. This woman has children. She has to go back to her kids. This woman has, you have 5 kids too, don't you?
I have 6.
She has 6 kids. So, oh goodness. No, she does not have a, dude. You're just, you're.
I know some people are commenting saying, why don't you just get fixed then? You won't have to get an abortion.
Some people told you to get fixed?
Yeah, somebody on the comment section said, well, you could get fixed. That'll change the problem.
The problem? Children are not a problem.
The police are the problem.
Right.
Papa John just threw in $2. Papa Joey News. Thank you, Papa Joey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, don't tell women to get fixed. You can do what you want. Women, there's no fixing somebody. Children are a blessing. Babies are a blessing. Kids are a blessing. She didn't have an abortion. You're pro-life, back yourself up. Back up your words. Help this woman. Help her out. Help her out. I'll try to. I'll stay for 10 more minutes. We'll do 10 more minutes of a fundraiser, 10 more minutes, and then she's got to get back to her kids. She has to get back to her 6 kids. Remember, they had to have people. Your husband's watching your children. Who's watching your kids?
My mom. She just got here from California like 2 days ago.
So your mom came to help with the kids.
She sold her house in California to move here to help my sister.
Wow. Oh, right there. 4 Corners put in $50 on a super chat. 4 Corners, thank you so much, man. So your mom sold her house in California and moved back here?
Yes.
To help her?
Yep.
Yeah.
Leaving Cali to come back to Ohio?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody said that too when we moved back here. Why did you come back here? We just moved back here in September, me and JJ and our kids.
Wow. So you guys were in California for a year?
Yep.
And then you came back here. What made you come back here?
Just to get my kids in school here because I couldn't get them in school in California.
Because they wanted to put them a vaccination in them.
Yeah.
And you said, I'm not doing it.
Right.
So she left California where she was thriving to come back here because there's a mandatory medication in California, and she said, I'm not doing it. Yeah. So she came back here with her children so that she didn't have to put mandatory medication in them. So 7 minutes left, guys. 7 minutes. Sly Shy, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. Lively Report says, God bless Christy, her mom, and her sister, and her big heart. So Den JT, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys, $5 or $10. We only have 7 minutes left, and we're going to get out of here. Thank you. School Films just put in $5. Open up your PayPal. Let's read off some names. Here's the PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo for Christy. Everybody, if you would, please. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you're probably just in the wrong place there, my friend. God bless you. You take care of yourself. Hey, you know, hey, Bits and Pieces, why don't you take care of yourself? Have you seen yourself, dude? Have you seen yourself in the mirror, Bits and Pieces? Go look at yourself, bro. You need to take care of yourself. Don't you have diabetes? Aren't you struggling? You're struggling, right? Your videos are growing now because you're mentioning my name. But you had no growth before this. Your views were 40 or 50 views per video, and now you get hundreds because you talk about me. Did you donate to her? I'll bet you didn't. I'll bet you didn't.
Bill just sent.
Bill just put in some money.
$10.
Bill just threw in $10. Thank you so much, Bill. I appreciate it.
Bill said for you and the kids.
For you and the kids. For you and the kids. There's her Venmo. There's her PayPal. There's her Cash App. There it is. Support from Florida. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Thank you, John. There's her Venmo.
Stuart sent $46.
Stuart threw in 46. So that's 50, by the way, and then it was reduced down to 40. I'm imagining that's how PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App do it. They take a little fee sometimes. Hi, Sly Shy. Hi, George. How you guys doing? There's her Venmo. $5 from Linda. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're 6 minutes left. Sent $10 right there. Let me read this person's name. $10 from Traveler. $5 from Traveler. Thank you. Disabled Psychopath put in $10 just now. Open up the PayPal, the Venmo. Accept.
Duck and Felonies sent $10.
Duck and Felonies sent in $10. Thank you so much, Duck and Felonies. I appreciate that. Go Traveler. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. You know, so she's got 5 children, you guys. That's why we're doing this. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you showing you who you are. Thank you for showing me who you are. As a woman is grieving from the cops murdering her family, you're going to say something like that. Hey, George, how you doing? It just shows your character is what it does. It just shows who you are as a person. You know, everybody drop $1, okay? Everybody drop $1. Everybody hit the like button. Take your finger and hit the like button. Take your finger and hit that like button, okay? Everybody hit the like button. She left Cali for her husband to get murdered by the cops. That's right. That's right. That's it.
Only I could have predicted the future.
If only you had known, you wouldn't have come back.
Right.
Wow. Wow. Could you imagine it? Could you even imagine it? Thank you, Rachel. What we're doing, Rachel, is we're raising money right now. Christy Rohn's husband was killed by the cops, shot 28 times. She has 5 children at home, ranging from 11 down to 2 years old, and she's pregnant currently. And so we're raising money right now for her kids. Any money given to me on Super Chat is going to go directly to her, and any money sent to me is going to be given to her. But don't give it to me. I would rather you gave it directly to her. There's her Venmo. There's her PayPal, and there's her Cash App. If you would please. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I saw $50 just roll in. I didn't see who it came from, or I'll say your name as soon as I possibly can. Here's her Venmo, here's her PayPal, and here's her Cash App. If you would please, thank you so much. Let me see, did I get that? Irish put in $10. Irish, I'll let you know if you did it right or not, but I'll cover it either way.
John said $3.
John put in $3. Thanks, John. Dude, thank you, man, for contributing what you can. I'm only asking for $1 or $3. I'm not asking for a lot of money here. I'm not asking for you to empty your bank account. I'm talking about $1. I'm talking about $2. Four Corners. Thank you, Four Corners. I appreciate it, man. God bless you, dude. Thank you so much. Four Corners put in that $50. Thank you, Four Corners. So now on mine, we're at $535. Open up your Cash App. Let's see what the total is, because we're gonna wrap this up because they got to go take care of their kids. I'm gonna give you guys the total. Pamela put in several different contributions over time here. So we are at $671, and Christy has to go. Christy's pregnant and she has to go and she has to go to the bathroom. She's sick. Right there, we got $25 just came in from Gina on PayPal. Thank you, Gina, for $25. $2 just came in from Heckencloth. Adam, thank you, I appreciate it. So we're doing really good. We only have 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. $2 just came in from Bella. Bella just threw in $3. Here's her Venmo. Here's her PayPal. Here's her Cash App. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys contributing. We're at 671 right now. The Cash App is Christy Bay B. And then we just had $25 just came in. $20 just came in from Alex. $20 just came in. And then we have $75 just came in. From Naka. Thank you, Naka. I appreciate it. Thank you, Naka. God bless you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Here's her Venmo. Here's her PayPal, and here's her Cash App. Thank you so much. No, it's not. There's no Z, Heather. There's no Z. It's XX5. Heather, remove that comment. We are at $2,000. We're pretty close to $2,000. $2 just came in from Michael. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you, dude. God bless you. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. We are really close to 2,000. I don't have the totals yet. I got to open up her PayPal and open up her Cash App. But there those are right there. That's her Venmo. That's her PayPal. That's her Cash App. It is Mother's Day. Thank you, Heather. It's just 2 X's and a 5, Heather. Thank you, Heather. I know you're working hard over there. Heather Holt, all the moderators, thank you guys for keeping all the bad people out of here today, because it's Mother's Day and we're raising money for a mother who's got 5 kids and 1 in the belly. She's actually, just so you guys know, she's right down in the bathroom right now puking because she's got morning sickness. So if you guys would please contribute, if you would, Christy Bay BXX, $10 from Monty just came in, $10 from Monty. There's her PayPal right there, guys. There's her PayPal posted by Heather. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate you. It means a lot. Mods are so awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, Les, I didn't mod you up yet. Let me mod you up, dude. There you go. There you go. Thank you so much. There it is, guys. There it is. I appreciate it. So we're coming up on the last minute. This is the last minute of this fundraiser. If you would please, thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. If you would please, here's her Venmo, here's her Cash App, and here's her PayPal. Okay, so if you guys would please make sure that you donate to her. She had 5 children, and she has 5 kids at home, and she has a baby in her stomach. So if you would please, Pamela wants someone to match her $100. Pamela wants someone who's going to match her $100. Who's going to match Pamela's $100? She just said she's putting in $100. Who's going to match? She wants someone to match her $100. Who will match Pamela Knox $100? Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Who's going to match it? I want someone to match it if you can. I don't want to make you do anything, but if you can, please, if you can. And here's her Venmo, here's her PayPal, and here's her Cash App, guys. Here's her Venmo, here's her V Boyer will match it right there. V Boyer, do it. Show me. Do it and send it directly to her. Skip me, give it directly to her. Skip my Venmo, go to her Venmo, go to her Cash App, go to her PayPal. Give the money directly to Christy. Give it directly to Christy. There it is. Thank you so much. Her Venmo's posted right there. $5 just came in from Bella. Thank you, Bella. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. We're just going to keep going until she comes out of the bathroom. She's sick in the bathroom right now. She has morning sickness. If you're pro-life, her husband was killed and she didn't even consider having an abortion. Back her up. Back her up and help her. The baby needs the help. The money's going to go towards helping the kids. She's not going to clubs. She ain't going drinking. She's not a drug addict. So please, guys, if you would, please. Thank you. Pamela just sent in 100. Thank you, Pamela. I'm so sorry. I put the phone down. Do you know the code to this?
No.
It's a Face ID.
Try to guess it.
Well, don't lock it up, whatever you do. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. We're at 557 here. Pamela, thank you. Pamela just threw in $100. Listen to me. Okay, I think we're... Let's open up your code and let's read some names. Seuss, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jack, for posting up Seuss's name. Just sent to Cash App. Let's read those names. Let's read the names here. So on the Cash App right now, J Baby threw in $20. Vicky just threw in 100. V Boyer just threw in $100. Pamela Knox threw in $100. Cecilia just put in $25. She just, wow. Michael sent in a couple bucks. Alex sent in $20. John sent in $3. Bill put in 10. Miranda put in 10. We got Brian. Brian just put in $20. So we're raising some money for this woman, and it's Mother's Day. She's sick. She has morning sickness right now. She had to pull her own hair back, as you can see. It doesn't take rocket scientists to figure out which is she's had to go through. And so we are now, Brian, thanks for the $20. Thank you, Dennis. The way it's CHELITO, Den, is the way my name was spelled when I was young and in school. I think we're over $2,000. I think we're pretty close to $2,000. 559 here. I got 150, 650. So open up your Cash App and let's show them what the total is. Pamela Knox, thank you so much, honey. Thank you so much, Pamela. I'm from a very small town. We say honey and baby. Brian just threw in $20. Thank you, Brian. Okay, guys. Okay, we're really close. We're at $771 on her Cash App. We're at $550 here, $650, and then we got another $20 just came in from Brian. Another $20 from the same Brian. The same Brian just put in $20, $20. Wow, just crazy. And let's open up the PayPal here and see where we are on PayPal. PayPal, we're at $770. We've raised over $2,000 for this woman today and her children. That's what we did today. That's what you guys did today. You guys did that. You guys did that. Holy smokes. $5 from Carlos just came in. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you so much. So we're at $770 on both Cash App and PayPal. So that's $1,500 there, $500 here. That's $2,000, guys. That's $2,000 we've raised today. That's $2,000 we have raised. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Listen, the criticisms are always louder than the compliments, but you know what? They've never erected a statue or a monument to a critic. And so You know, I would like to see the people who are my critics that talk. Oh, we are there. $25 from Cecilio. Cecilio just put in 25 bucks. Thank you so much, Cecilio. I appreciate you. Thank you. She appreciates you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You know, thank you so much. Hey, Darlene, don't worry if you can't give any money. Benjamin put in $1 earlier. Jeff, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. Oh man, there's no reason to be rude to me. You know, I'm just trying to help out. So that's all I'm trying to do. That's it. I wanted to raise her some money on Mother's Day. She had absolutely no idea I was doing a fundraiser. Did you have any idea?
No.
Did I tip you off?
I appreciate you so much.
Did I clue you?
I didn't expect this at all. It's amazing.
Amazing.
Thank everybody. Seriously, thank you so much. You have amazing people that follow you and watch your videos. Thank you so much more than anything. Thank you.
You're welcome, but they're doing it for you. You know, Workline will tell you all the time. He says to me all the time, I'm not giving you anything. I'm helping the cause. Right. And Workline said the same thing here. He said, I'm not giving to anybody. I'm helping those children. I'm giving to the kids. And so that's what we've done today. We've raised over $2,000 for this woman today.
Thank you.
She's absolutely a doll, guys, and unfortunately, the love of her life has just passed. She's going to need a new guy. She's going to need a new partner. I'm sorry to advance you in that way, but I just wanted to let everybody know. You know, with the zelle that I received and the money we received here, we are over $2,000 today, guys. So I just wanted to say thank you. There are people who care. There are people who care. And God bless you, honey. God bless you. God bless those 5 children and the one in the belly. She's got one in the belly right here, guys. She's got one in the belly. She's got a baby coming in the belly. YouTube turns. Thank you, dude. Another $2 from Brian right there. Thanks, Brian. Thanks so much.
$10 from Danny.
$10 from Danny just came in. Thanks, Danny. I appreciate that. All right, guys, if you're watching this video later, we've been on for over 2 hours. Both of these women have children at home. Don't get me wrong. I would rather sit and raise money all night for this lady, but we're going to have to call it pretty quick here. So I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Anything that you would like to say?
Just thank you guys so much, and just say prayers, pretty much. Just say prayer at least that we get justice for JJ, and just prayers for me and my kids, pretty much. That's all. Just to help us get through it.
Yeah.
My sons miss their dad, so more than anything. So just pray for my kids, really, more than anything. That's all. And thank you.
Anything you want to say, Rochelle?
Basically just the same, you know, because obviously when this happened, I, as the older sister, thought, like, how's she going to take care of herself? And this, you know, helps a lot for at least, you know, the next 2 months to buy stuff for her and the kids that they need. And, you know, the one thing that has really been helping the boys get through is coming to my house and seeing the chickens and the ducks. So every time you see a chicken or a duck, I hope you think about them and just say a prayer for them, because they're not doing good.
The boys are having a hard time.
Yeah.
The boys are really missing their kids. They're missing their dad.
I just told them about, like, almost maybe 2 weeks ago now, because they every day were asking the video chat. I'm asking if we could go get them and go play baseball with them and stuff.
Oh, he played baseball with the kids?
Yeah, he rode dirt bikes with them. So they still are asking every day to go get their dirt bikes, which I'm still going to try to do with them. I just can't, you know, do everything that he could do with them. And he was their fun parent, you know. He was always the fun one. So I'm going to have to try my best to be the fun one. But
amazing.
Her one little boy picked up the little dandelion wishy flowers the day after he found out and wished that his daddy could come back to life.
Well, there it is, guys. There it is. I want to say thank you to all the donors. Hang on. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 Okay, guys, listen. I want to say thank you to all the donors. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Everybody appreciate it. Wolverine Transparency, thank you for your donation. If you're watching this video later, please don't hesitate to drop her a donation, even $1, $5, $10. She's going to have a sixth child here in the next 6 months, and so she's always going to need help. She's always going to need support. Thank you guys so much, and we're going to cut out of here, okay? You want to say goodbye?
Thank you guys. Goodbye. Thanks for helping her. Thanks for helping her.
Okay. Okay, guys. I hate to leave 500 people, but I got to go, okay? And V. Boyer threw in 100. She matched Pamela's donation. Happy Mother's Day. You guys, God bless you. God bless the United States. And for the love of God, don't you ever forget, we're never stopping. We don't stop. We're not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. And by the way, Lisbon Police, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stop harassing this woman. And I'll see you, Struthers Police, tomorrow as well. Stop harassing this woman, okay? God bless you guys. Thanks, Roy. I appreciate you. We are out of here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, later.